Chat, what's going on? First night of Sire Denathrius. I just realized I don't have my water. Give me 1 sec. Best video intro ever, I know. I did this last night on my priest, but this is my first night on the Holy Paladin. Pretty pumped. We're missing one person.
And then,
we're hopefully gonna get them soon here.
There we go. Okay. And so Disco, Zinnia, Shiz, are you guys on
So
green?
I'm testing out a weak order that basically
Is anybody extra on green that should not be on green right now?
basically
I just want to make sure everybody knows where they need to be standing. Yes. And then
one thing I wanted to make sure
Skull
here
and
with a
Fenway,
note.
you're up in the front.
Well,
note
then just
completely hide lines with past timers. Okay, so I'm hoping that this stuff just goes away once it's done.
There we go.
But we'll see if
Yep.
that works.
And then Dark and Isla, you guys would be going to green, and Demonic Shack, when it's your guys' turn, you guys would be at blue. Taint, can you stack on green for the first couple pulls until we get the 20th person in here?
Yep.
For the first two. That's it. Just while we're in this.
And I should have a
third
weak
of
aura
the
that gives me a
area.
countdown.
Okay.
Ideally just for my things.
Shack, Vantus.
Weird that if the tank body pulls him first, it's easier to position for this, because otherwise he teleports behind you.
Yeah, because the tanks want to be like where you're standing now. Okay, let's go ahead and give this a pull. Everyone's ready.
Here we go, guys.
On blue,
Who's
right
pumped?
there.
You're on blue when it's your turn to tank.
Yep.
5, 4,
We're missing a person.
3,
That's
2,
unfortunate.
1.
Your trouble will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
Okay, blinds. Soak blinds. Soak blinds. Get disco up.
Your vanity will.
Oh, I didn't get it off in time. Oh!
Pretty sure I was only in one line, but I died.
Soak, soak.
Lest they consume.
That's awkward.
Yeah. If somebody runs to their person, you don't need to soak them. Okay, get ready to take the Warlock Gate here.
Pneumonia.
Wait, as normal. Okay, take it now.
Can't see the gate.
Okay, and now group 3, Skull, Demonic, Islet, Dark, Mages. Stand in front. Free stand.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Oh, don't soak too.
Try not to stand in front. Blood price?
And we all die here.
Will cost you everything.
Just keep going, Okay, this would be Radic, Shack, Isla,
Whoops.
Pathway.
I messed that one up.
Okay, let's stop.
Just me and Shack.
Yep, jump off, or jump. Stand in the red poo-poo. Red poo-poo.
Are you
Jesus Christ.
Are you supposed to immune
Pneumonia.
P1?
Can you drag CMX in here?
Woo!
That's easy. If you have the red line, you can go immune it.
Yeah, I'm just saying like. Then
Was
you
this
gotta
doing
be
all of them?
smart
I didn't
about
see.
it, because
Oh, nice.
putting
This is
someone in line
this
was
looked like it was
perfectly
working.
in line with someone who wasn't immune, and then it just killed people because there weren't a lot of people soaking. So like, if you're immuning, you just got to make sure you're not parallel with someone else. or
No.
on
If
top
you're
of them.
immuning, you run to your ad.
Leech is getting more.
That's why there was
than
only
really.
2 lines crisscrossing the boss, is because one person ran to their ad and soaked on it.
This
Yes.
is correct. If you want to be an all-star, you run out to the outside. And
First
then
poll
stand
chat
in
made it to
different
2
line.
minutes 5 seconds.
Damn.
Yep. Or
Double soak.
stand in the crisscross and immune.
Okay.
Zach, is my
Don't
hero
do
key
that.
messed up? Because I see
Or
like
you,
nothing.
Lag is.
you argue
So
about
bad.
ravages, am I right?
I just sent it. You should see literally a start
Yes,
line,
you are right.
10 people's names, and an end line.
I see it now.
Okay, there you go. Shaq did link a healer one that lists out all the healing cooldowns. So if you wanted to have that one as a personal note instead of this, that would be fine too. you. Can you, Sia, Steve?
Yeah.
Can you do the stack 2 position, so green position for the first 2 slices here? And
Yeah.
then that'll
okay.
put you down
Could
to
get our
0,
food buff.
and then you'll be fine for the rest of the P1.
Sure.
Yeah, so I missed my
You're
Um,
playing
basically.
the role of Boomy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, do you have mages doing that?
Yeah, so like I have
We
to remember that
mages
Aura Mastery
doing
is on the
triple stack,
GCD,
and
so
we
I need
have
to be a little
Boomkin
faster
and Disperse
with.
doing triple stack, and we have
Yeah.
a lot of people doing triple stack at the beginning to offset the health differential.
I also need a divine protection.
Should work.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Ready check.
I need to run upstairs after this pull, real quick.
How did I not eat?
How did I not eat?
A lot of people didn't eat.
I got a
Oh, was it the previous feast that 5 people ate from and it disappeared?
No, there's a piece down.
Zach, I need
Yeah,
1
but then
minute.
a new one replaced it.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
My. Well, I'm just doing the first 2. Okay.
Where it says Zinya's name.
Yeah. That makes sense totally.
Okay. Bone, you back? Let us know when you're back.
Do you keep any holy power on pull? I thought it went away, or maybe like only some of it does. I think the glimmers
There's a
stay on
minute
though.
20 blood price 3.
Minute 20. If you go to the
the
Excel
second
file and you look at the last tab,
Second one.
at the bottom you'll see all the healing cooldowns. You'll see under that it's blood price 2. It has all of the damage events laid out for you guys.
Oh, there it is, very bottom. I see it.
Very bottom.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Frickin'
Lou, are you back?
jukebox.
I know that you're singing.
Oh my gosh.
Dolly and Dot are your fucking bitches.
The lag is real.
So I had 3 stacks.
You want me to drop the refresh trophy instead?
Do I need to be at 3 stacks or 2?
You, after the first frontal, you should be at 3. And then after the second frontal, you should be at 0.
Well, because I died, I didn't soak the second one, so I soaked the next one afterwards. But I was still only at 3
Yeah.
stacks.
Well, I think we need
Is that
people
'cause
not
someone
dying.
that we didn't kill my
Yes,
soul that
we
came
have to
out.
kill all the ads. If we don't kill the ads within a certain time frame, they go back into the person that they fell out of. So it is really important to make sure we are killing ads. It is more important than boss damage, or else the stat count gets thrown off. For a couple people, it'll be fine, but for others, it's less fine. Most of everybody, yeah, we'll just go with that. Okay, ready check, and then we pull. Oh, we're just pulling on this. Screw the ready check.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your tongue will be your downfall. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
So blinds.
Well, that wasn't
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
No, I think more people got hit than should have, right?
It's a master debt you cannot
We should have 31 ads.
pay.
That seemed like 31
I did
ads.
22k healing there, and we still all
Oh.
got destroyed.
Yeah,
Tate,
dude.
you don't
Do
need to
23K.
soak anymore because we have CSD doing it now.
Oh,
Well, that was
fuck,
less
my
good.
bad.
No, that's fine. You only lost 1 stack, and that's correct.
You want me to spirits the first one?
Exterminate.
Yeah, just spirits the first one.
Okay.
We normally have fire mage also doing damage, so I think that's an equivalent, sort of.
Best part about this fight,
Yeah.
no run back.
Yep.
Yeah, or at least it's quick.
Do
Quick
not have
pulls.
to run back.
I mean, it's like non-existent.
We go again. So it
Only
looks like
Dark
you can
Souls
keep
had a run back.
one holy power going into
Okay.
the fight.
You're gonna
Again.
have to summon me for this one every pull.
Frickin' Dark Aura.
Can I get leader quick?
You get assistance. What do you want to? Oh, you want to kick dark?
Oh
You'd be depriving
no.
yourself.
He'd be depriving me of doing.
Is anyone else having trouble like seeing the lines when there's 31 ads on the screen?
Yes.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Little bit.
It's something you just get used to. Like, you just run to the wall.
It's part of the fun of this fight.
Yeah.
It would probably help if I could turn health bars off for those ads.
Shiz, are you good?
You can.
You can.
Yeah, you
Ready?
can put a plater to hide them.
5,
That's actually
Four.
a good idea.
3, 2, 1.
The hell dark.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Soak, soak. Blood price.
Alright, I got it out that time.
Everything.
Okay, if you're in soak 2, get in front.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Hit disco up. Soak lines.
Good job with the.
Yep. Okay, get ready to Warlock Gate.
Pneumonia.
Gate.
Rid my castle of these pests.
Fuck, I'm running.
Yeah, that's it,
Okay.
It might be
you're
worthwhile setting it
in
up like
3.
that.
Yeah, if you're in 3, get in front.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Probably have done that. Oops. I can talk about that. Okay, that is a lot more ads than we should
Holy
have.
fuck.
Okay, we should have had.
That was a better pull.
Four-
Dude,
Pretty sure
chat,
if
the
you're not
lag is
supposed to
real.
soak, you don't have to stand anywhere near that back of people.
That's correct.
Yes. Nobody should be in front
Facts.
or on this side.
Technically, what you should do is
Cannot be
assign a stack
challenged.
point for everyone else that's not soaking, so that healers can AoE heal, because it's still a lot of damage.
Like behind the boss.
Just stand right behind the boss.
Yeah, everybody just stand behind the boss.
Your
Behind the boss gets a little weird because of blood price, but
To the
if you
side.
guys are soaking, it should be fine.
Yeah, you don't want to be between the boss and the red stuff because you get knocked in that for price.
Yeah.
Might be
Either way,
start.
the way you guys have it set up is
It-
probably.
deals for a friend of the
I'm taking the place of who?
Xenia
The
Yeah.
mages?
in group
Xenia?
2. One of the boomies.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I know we're
Yeah.
having a boomkin fill in for a mage and a hunter fill in for a boomkin.
It
Just
doesn't
run with it.
matter.
Oh, just like someone's alt who's C.
So if you're doing this double triple stack, the boss needs to get positioned like right after blood price, so you can actually line up again.
Yeah, Radic, are you using Transcendence to get back down?
Yep.
Quick as possible? Okay. Well,
Because I don't have any idea where Disco and Shiz are.
Who's taking aggro first, by the way?
Skull is.
So I am
If you're
the
not tricked and get slapped in the
second
face when I
cleansing.
went to body pull.
I don't want to talk about it.
Which was Ashen on that pull?
I'm pretty sure Lou, we're just standing on green for
This is a new
whole
Paladin brought in because our
first
Mistweaver
talking
Jake
to
is
Slice.
sick today.
And,
He's probably going to be our Holy Paladin in
after
9.1,
that, you don't have to
and I'm
soak anymore.
probably going to go back to Shadow Priest. That's the plan
first
right now for
two,
9.1.
but the boss has been like over here for the second one, so that's what he was just saying.
So,
Oh, yeah.
In
yeah.
terms of positioning, he
If
can't
the
see,
boss-
Getting
can't see
pulled
you.
up into the big
Looking
leagues.
for me, it's really-
shifts 3 yards, then shift yourself 3 yards.
Am I ideally like perfectly on this?
Ashen
blue
Hollow
marker,
is
or
2600
wherever-
HPS.
Because I'm moving to
That's
like hit all the
disgusting.
ads and shit too.
Getting so much
Ideally,
leech
you're
value.
on
I only have
blue.
1 leech piece,
Okay.
but
I'll
4.2
stop
I would
moving.
say moving the boss
There's so much
like,
lag on this. Oh my
before
gosh.
blood price, you're not tanking.
No, it's a good
right?
question. It's a
And
good
so
question.
yeah, you can try and hit, and then after blood price, I believe you're tanking.
Yeah, it's like it's so
then
hard
you
to
wanna make
heal
sure you're in
with the
position.
lag.
But then after the frontal has happened, you can do whatever you need to do, sort of. But just don't put the warlock, don't put the boss on the warlock gate.
I accidentally just used my barrier, so I won't have it.
Okay. Well, we don't need that till we've been dying before we need it, so
Yeah.
it'll be good. Pain suppression yourself on this blood price.
Okay. It's usually all the the stuff before blood price is smashing me.
Then
The
then
first
do it on
one's
the
really
ads.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I soaked the second blast that he does, and it just killed me.
Okay, who Disco? You ready?
Do we have rally assigned P1?
In phase 1, yes.
Yeah, it's
Four,
after the.
I was remember,
or
yeah,
at
that's
that
exactly
120,
how
is
I
it?
feel.
One.
Yeah.
You will answer for your arrogance. Pain cleanses the soul.
Because I can't move to soak these if you want the boss on blue.
Well,
Your vanity will cost
Alright, I got
you
Aura Mastery off,
everything.
and I got my personal defensive off, so I should be good.
I can explain.
Confess
It's
your
a
sin,
cheeky way.
oh,
lest they consume.
ads. Okay, get ready to move. Wait.
Everyone's lived the first
Go.
part. Let's go. Progress.
Yep, keep going. Okay, everybody get behind unless you need to be in front right now. Find your person.
What about you?
Pain cleanses the soul.
Ads. So blind. Yep. Okay, get blood price.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Get back behind.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Okay, kill these ads. So blinds. Res Azway. As soon as somebody dies, res them. Tate, you're gonna move us here. Do it now. Okay, get in front, group 5.
Confess your sins.
Oh, I don't have wings yet.
They consume.
That should have just been Skull and Demonic for the record.
Be challenged.
Blood price.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins.
And this is the last one. This would be Radic, Shack, Dark, and Jake, but it'll be Asway, who's dead. It's fine. And then you soak again.
So, are we trying to cross these, or is this like...
Yes, just how we had it is totally fine. You want to form an H or an I or a star, and then we would push the boss before this happened, but instead we will just play.
Yeah, Reddick, so there's a couple things you can
Everyone
do
bubble?
in the first part where you're playing Monkey.
Yeah, he's playing
So if you stand like back where you think the lines are going to be crossed, you just taunt the boss. You put your Transcendence down early, and then you
This is gonna be a fun fight to heal.
back so that it runs in and it becomes I don't know, leeching point for...
As long as I move towards the center of the room as opposed towards the back.
I have
Yeah, so like
many
if,
wares.
if you put your Transcendence like in front of blue, like here, hopefully he doesn't pull, then you just like...
I really
run
like
back
this
to
little
X and
weak aura
taunt boss
trick.
after the cleanse happens.
It's
Like,
working
come
out really
over,
well.
stand
Like
in
the
at
weak
the
aura is
X,
showing
and
up
then
with
once
my
blood
dynamic
happens,
timers.
since you're
They're
already
clearing
back
out.
row, if you transcend,
The little thing
they'll
is
move back over and
making a
just
noise and everything when it's my
around
turn.
for the next green thing. And if you bring him into ads, it helps like 10 different
I need to
classes do
wings
their AoE.
earlier.
So the odds
I was
are
about 5
So,
seconds off from my second
Transcendence
wings
is down
timing.
on blue. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be off to the side. After he does the first thing, I'm gonna go and taunt him towards like X, bring him into the ads, and then I'm gonna run him back towards the center
I had to
of the
land
room.
hands myself there.
I think,
And then
no, I
when he
think
does
all you
blood
do
price,
is-
I transcendence back to blue, and he runs from the center of the room back to me.
Yeah, so you won't. I think you put your transcend like here.
How's my damage? 2.3k. I can get that up.
Because then
Oh,
you
my
all you
concentration's
do
doing
is
nothing.
taunt him and bring him to X. So,
I think
like,
I'll get more comfortable
whoever-
the more
I mean,
pulls.
that's
Because
the
like
Skull
yesterday I was
Taking
playing as
first.
ranged.
So the skull takes first, takes the hit on bluish, does the slice towards green, and it hits the other two. You taunt like back here somewhere on
Lot
like
of light
X
is down there.
probably. Boss will come over here, and then you're already in position to soak the 3 lines. And then once blood price happens, you just stay here until blood price happens. And blood price happens, and you transcend. and he'll automatically move over, and then you just have to.
And then I just
spend yourself
rotate
actively.
back to
Yeah.
face him towards blue.
Yeah,
Got
exactly.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then that way, the people on green and X never have to move. They know exactly where to get back to.
Also, the group of Kuchi, Lou, and myself, we were not in that second cleansing pain because I slept 3 stacks, and you guys had
Yeah, I did too.
2 each, so we were not in it fully or something. So
I need to
think
figure
move
out
a little
what
more,
To be clear,
little
you
more
guys
center.
what I can
You
bop
guys
in
are
this
in the
fight.
third one that
5,
happens in the fight.
4,
Yeah.
After we, the
3,
first one after we
2,
move.
Uh huh.
1.
We were too far to the side. We weren't
Yeah, I mean, we
going.
were on our spot. We just missed getting it.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Am I just not stacked tight enough?
Yeah, the stacking is.
Yeah. Whoever Tonto and Ghost.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh god.
Probably.
I'm gonna be rotating him. Don't be near the wall.
You have to on this fight. You have to trust your tank. Don't worry about trying to like match where it goes.
Okay, get ready to move.
Exterminate this vermin.
Now. Get behind if you're not.
Cleanses the
It's a good AMZ. It also helps us with the head damage. So blinds. For that last ad. Blood price.
Your vanity will cost
I'm
you
dead.
everything.
If you don't die, go ahead and jump in the
Oh, I'm not dead.
bridge.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Got a pad the last second.
Cannot be challenged.
Yeah. I mean, Paladin damage is just stupid.
So it's gonna look super awkward, everyone, because I'm gonna be transcendencing back towards the middle of the room so he runs out to me and rotating him back to the wall. So just trust that I'm gonna rotate him back after Blood Price and stand where you're supposed to behind the boss.
Yep. This whole first phase and pretty much the entire fight is trusting your tanks.
This is a tank fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll make sure I just stand in position. I heard you go, oh, like, oh crap. You said
It's
Discord, so I was like,
Skull got threat or taunted, and therefore the boss ran to him instead of me. So there
Alright,
wasn't like
up to
time
3.1
recover that.
KDPS. Consecration's back
I'll
up.
just go to my spot.
Before he does the thing, I'm trying to get a consecrate down for all the ads.
Did I lose threat to you, Skull, or did you taunt?
You lost threat because of Swarm and Mist and all the ads. So you're just gonna have to kind of watch threat there.
Okay. I don't know that I can taunt twice there.
Taunt late, maybe?
5,
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I must get closer. Will be your downfall. Confess your sins, lest they consume you. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins.
I like it.
They cannot be challenged.
Soaks. Keep going, keep going.
Memoria, rid my castle of these
Now.
pests. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
I guess we could stand a little closer next time. Could you go far back? I think.
Your Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul.
Pain. Lines.
Cannot be challenged.
Tank, get ready.
My castle
Okay, now.
of these pests.
You can do it before he finishes the cast. You can just do it while he's channeling.
Okay.
Okay, this should be Skull Demonic.
Pain cleanses the soul.
So the fact that only 2 spawn tells me that, is there only 2? Or is there 4?
2.
2. That means that you 2 did not stack on each other. Because then there would be 4 ads. So,
Yeah, this one's gonna be
if
me.
you're stacking on a tank, just make sure you're nice up in front. And as I found out, it is actually like on the tank. Like if your body is not within the other person, you will not clear your stack. Yep. In them. I was half yard in front of Tonto and Ghost, and I was not clearing my additional stacks.
It also, it's based on character model too.
Oh, that's fun.
So if you're like a Volpera, you need to be like super tight.
Well, that was unfortunate, Reno.
Put the Volpera in the boomkin.
So when we get to
Someone's
stage
doing
3, just a reminder,
Dolly and Dot.
First time it's only Skull and Demonic, so there's 2 people. And the second time it's Radix, Shack, me, and it'll be Assway. So 4
Yes.
in the second.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, I fucked
after
that one
the
up,
blood
like,
price. Yep. If you have a second monitor, it may help to keep your stacks while you still try and get used to it. Just remember, the pattern is very similar to Heroic, where it's frontal, blood price, frontal, and then we move. Does the same thing. Frontal, blood price, frontal,
Need more
move,
leech.
blood price,
Give me more
frontal,
leech,
blood
game.
price, frontal. Okay.
Can you mark Skull and I as tanks?
Yes.
I put markers on her head. I don't know if these ones will disappear.
Those ones will eventually disappear, but they will not disappear tonight.
Okay. Could die any pull.
Yep. Any ball, guys. Ready, check. Let's go.
Five,
Chat, you guys
4,
think it's the pull?
3,
Dolly and Dot, my best friends.
1.
Try not pull early, guys.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Get me up.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Whoa.
Pain cleanses the
Don't trust me on that one.
Never mind. Okay, that's a way.
We got it.
Bone, how are the Kuji, you and I still at max stacks?
I don't understand. I was stacking tight for the first one too.
Yeah.
If you're at some time, they go back.
Exterminate.
I mean, the ad's insta-dead. Didn't they? I mean, they all died within
Based on
4
the
seconds.
damage,
2 that
no.
didn't die.
Your rebellion
Well.
is at an end.
Let's go again. Can that AMZ be dropped a little bit farther back so it's covering everybody? Because right now it just seems like it's being dropped.
I mean,
like,
that's on
right-
the edge of me. Like, I am in the last possible space for it.
You also have to like pre-AMZ. It's really lame if you're trying to get multiple in phase 1.
No, we're not. Okay, I'm gonna move the markers a little bit closer then because everybody in the back is just not getting the AMZ, and I think it's bad to miss out on that 20%. So we're just gonna get a little bit tighter here, everybody.
Chad, this is what I live for. This is the fun stuff. This
that'll
is raiding.
Okay, let's try this. I want us to all hit the AMZs. Okay, we go again. Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your trap will be your downfall. Confess your sin.
There you go, that's
lest
good.
They consume.
These ads, soak the lines.
Oh
lines.
no. I just, whoops.
Blood price.
Everyone's gonna die here. I AM'd at the wrong time.
Everything.
Potions, health pods, lock stop.
Is it just too much? Because those are the same 3 people in the group. Is it too much to like have you guys go from the blood price to soaking?
It isn't for me because I have disengage and flank, but I don't know how disengage.
Well, there I was after the. Okay, so first, my spirit shell is getting absolutely eaten up completely 100% before the price
delay it
comes
then.
out. I can't.
When do you ramp your spirit shell?
I pop my spirit shell at like 9 seconds in or so, but any later than that, and it'll be late on every other. It'll be late on the other ones, so I have to pop it then. Which it's when all those ads are coming out. It's just destroying my entire spirit shell.
Yeah, you should start like 12 seconds before the pull. People pulling early is actually fucking you, so you need to stop.
I'm starting at like 6 seconds before the pull, but I'm PIing myself, so it doesn't take me as long to ramp. But
yeah, it's so important that people don't pull.
Why are people pulling at 3 seconds?
Cause boomkins.
Wasn't me.
Looking at you.
Surprisingly
Look at me,
palatable
I'm not pushing
feast.
buttons until the boss is pulled.
To your question, Zach, it's probably better if you switch the disc triple to the second set and bring the rogues up. So you just flip those two. That'll smooth out your damage and give you an actual cooldown for another triple soak. Because it is spooky for that second triple once the.
Like, I'm getting big value out of my avoidance.
that's usually what's killing me. That last pull though, I wasn't top after the blood price, so it might be okay if people just, as soon as we get in with a blood price, people focus a little bit of heals into me.
I also screw up the AM on the blood price, so.
Well, let's do this.
I think we can give it a few more tries, but if not, then we can try something else.
We'll just do this.
Yeah. If you flip.
Whoops, I definitely screwed over that entire line. Oh no, there was nothing.
I don't think there was anybody there. Yeah, this should feel a lot safer for those people.
There you go. Okay. Isla Dark. So everybody check the Excel spreadsheet. It's basically I swapped Disco Zinnia Shiz, so see ya Steve, to be the first soak after the Warlock Gate, and I moved Isla in Dark. Yeah. If you guys have not already used Cloak by then, that can you cloak that? Probably not.
I don't think so.
You can
maybe
cloak
try and cloak like the
slash.
blood price.
You can't cloak the blood price. Slash you can cloak it, but well, actually no, you can't because you won't get stacks taken
Well,
off. So
either way, either like cloaking the ads would also be like super beneficial.
yeah, that you.
So there's plenty of stuff. Okay, ready? Check, and we go again.
For the
No meme. Should I just beacon disco?
Probably.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
For the second soak, you also probably want to put 2 markers down until people learn it. I know it doesn't really help because I'm here, but
I'm beaconing the
Oh.
priest. We'll just see how it goes, chat.
Yeah. So we'll do that. What am...
So just make sure that like no one is standing on these markers. You will gib 4 people.
That.
We were just trying to make a straight line, sort of.
Yeah.
Don't need to do a Y on that. Yeah.
Yep. That's what I'm doing. You guys are just okay.
Dark's complaining that his spot changed already.
Okay. You can do it this time.
I can just hear him now.
Are you ready?
Oh my god.
Wait, so I don't understand what's different.
So instead, after this first blood price, you would then have to soak again. Where I'm putting 2 rogues, and you will do your second soak after we do the Warlock Gate.
The first frontal of the second slice.
And,
Here we
and
go.
also and start off at the beginning here like we have been. So, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're doing the one at 8 seconds and the one at 105. Okay, you good? He's good. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your trap will be your downfall. Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
So blinds.
Oof. Seemed like way too many ads.
Your humanity will cost you everything.
I got like really weird ability lag.
Confess your sins.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah,
like. You're gonna get them like.
Yeah.
But someone did stack.
Well, that went well, chat.
Yes, there's an extra stack because 3 people have 2 stacks. So.
Someone standing on green that shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Exterminate this your rebellion.
Just to reiterate, it should only be Skull and Fenway, Disco, Sia Steve, Shiz, Bell, Bone, Kuji, Tonto, Zach, Ghost. That should be on the first frontal. So everybody else should be at 6 stacks going into that first blood
Disco's
price.
getting the Cadillac treatment here.
Nobody should be in front of the boss.
The beacon.
It will spawn additional ads and probably kill us. Okay, we go again.
Go again.
Okay, here we go. How long on cool? We got 30 seconds on cooldowns, so we're gonna wait 30 seconds. Dark Eat.
Does that happen a lot? Like I was trying to like cast, and my like hot streaks and stuff just weren't showing up.
Yeah, I'm lagging too, and I have a really good computer, so it's kind of weird.
You will
It's
lag
server-based.
when the ads come out. Especially this first set, everybody will lag.
Yeah.
Just keep
And
clicking
your-
buttons.
Your mages are running Living Bomb, right?
Yeah.
So close.
At that point, I'm just spamming smite anyways, but it's just hard to move around.
Yeah.
It's been
Yeah.
30 seconds.
You guys have a pretty dot heavy comp, so it's gonna lag for this first one for sure, almost every time.
Radic here. Okay.
Here we go.
Even worse when you have 3 fire mages
5,
missing.
4,
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
We did ours with 37 ads in the first one. So.
Confess your sins, lest they consume you.
Oh, forgot to Ashen.
Blinds.
What killed me?
Your
Price.
vanity will cost you everything.
We're dead here.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you think you paid?
I don't understand.
Whoops.
Like I just fall over and I have 22% burst.
Oh.
It's just the cameras.
Are we getting too many ads? Is that what it is?
No, it's so the lag comes from people spamming small abilities that cause a lot of calculations across the server. So like, if you seed a corruption into Morgan Rupture, spam Flame Patch multiple times, they don't immediately die. Pandemic.
Wait, I'm not talking about lag. I'm talking about I just die. I just take damage and 100 to 0.
Yeah, that
Probably
you're
because you
dying
got to stay alive too long.
Yeah, the
Oh,
stay alive
okay.
too long.
Because everyone's
Gotcha.
lagging.
Get you back.
Gotcha.
Because it's lag.
Cause
Damn it, Ghost.
Would it
I
help
would say it's not Ghost.
It would probably help people to hide those nameplates, right?
It didn't help me at all. I did it. Yeah.
It's
I think
server-based.
once we're more comfortable with it, we'll just power through the lag. It's only bad on like in the beginning.
You probably pre-stage hella earthquakes. Maybe not though. It's not enough time.
Just don't cast any spells that have particles.
Do people generally go in and turn down their video settings on this fight at all?
No, it doesn't help, unfortunately. It's really just like you need, like, mages need to be, you need to use any abilities you can use through lag that are channeled if possible. So like, mages using shifting power is really good because it just happens anyways. Starfall is pretty good, it just happens anyways. Epidemic is good, even though it causes a shitload of lag. Like,
I'm not
Demon
having
Hunter-
any lag.
Demon
Is
Hunter's
everybody lagging on this?
shit on this, so like...
It's awful. Like, I hit Fire Blast twice, and it's like 5-6 seconds for it to even show up.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, you basically get to like do one.
Yeah, this is the first night.
pyro
I
to
mean,
the
I did a
boss,
little bit
and
on
then, like,
Twitch
one
last
flame
night.
strike,
A
and
buddy
then
of mine
immediately go
had a
into
guild that needed me
shifting
to come in on my
power
priest.
and pray that
Um,
they're dead.
So I have a
Good,
bunch
good
of
game
polls,
design,
but
Blizzard.
not on this character, and
So we had
our
our
guild
mages
is not.
pushing
It's our
on
first night.
this to clear it because they just annihilated the first one. But we also eventually just went down to 27 ads and it lagged a little bit less.
May end up doing that. Let's give it another pull. I'll see where we can reconfigure here in a second.
Get Peg Tie out of here, dude. I'm tired of this stupid face.
I'm trying to go beyond this side a little bit more.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna spit on him, dude.
5,
Going back up a
4,
little bit.
3,
Oh,
I'll move after.
2,
yeah.
1.
You will answer for your arrogance. Pain cleanses the soul.
Soak lines as best as you can.
What's that? Hip hop?
I'm
Right.
DC'd.
It's a master
Man,
But we're all
GCD.
healthy. Nope, Tonto's
This is
red
the
died.
kill.
Fuck.
pain cleanses the soul.
Druid, you have to be in this one. Oh.
Yeah, that was supposed to be only Isla and Dark. Yep, that's fine.
Excuse me, sir, it's a druid. Okay, so I turned off nameplates and I had absolutely 0 frame rate loss. So it works for me, so it'll work for some other people in the raid, maybe not everyone.
I mean, I have them on and I'm not lagging. I think it's just...
Must be
Boss
nice.
needs to be back for
Jump in. Yeah,
I mean,
Well, that's not me.
I know, but just
Yep,
practice.
yep.
Save.
Jump on. Yep.
What'd you say, Vom?
Can we jump in this
Said
hole?
the boss needs to be in front of the skull because you're stacking, you're on skull, and then people on moon, and then the ranger on yellow. Right. Boss needs to be like towards the center, like where Bone's body is right now, or like my body is. That's what the boss has to be on that one. Then you're on skull, and then move.
Yeah. I wonder if it's a plater thing.
I'm gonna turn off nameplates too and see.
Kuji, what I'm saying is, I was getting frame drop, like
Oh, I got you.
lag, and I turned off nameplates. I hit Shift V or whatever to turn off nameplates, enemy nameplates, and everything was butter smooth, no lag.
All right, we're giving it a shot here. I'm trying it this
Yeah.
pull.
I'll try it. It just feels like you're doing those world bosses with like a million people there.
And you may only have to do that for like the very first set. Cause it's
Yeah, I
only
mean
the
that one I
bad
just
that has
straight
100
full
in it,
DC,
yeah.
so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty much just first set. Once you get through the first set, you shouldn't lag anymore. You also technically don't need this many people going on.
I just saw your comment about dropping corruption pieces. Sorry, I totally missed that.
Yeah, it helps.
That's awesome.
I'm trying to get mages to
5,
combust in the intermission.
4,
Yeah, mages
3,
going to 0 is
2,
big brain.
1.
One druid going into 0 is really good too.
Yeah.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Set up the lines.
Cannot be challenged. Your vanity will
Once
cost
your
you
lines are crossed,
everything.
don't move. People will do that.
Pain cleanses the soul.
What is that, AMZ?
Yeah.
Still up.
Ready to Warlock Gate.
Memoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Stack behind if you're not.
Probably don't need to be this spread apart. Yeah, it's gonna spawn really far back.
I'm setting half health every single time we get here.
Why is there like reason why the people who are soaking next aren't getting healed after the blood price?
Oh, that was me.
Why they're not getting spot healed
Or
ahead of other
healed at
people.
least. Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the times we get to the third slice, and I'm at like a third or half health every time.
We should probably move my link to blood price because it's not doing much at the start
It's not
because of
gonna do
ramps and
anything
wings.
on
It doesn't do
blood
anything in the
price.
air.
Oh yeah, we get knocked up. Never mind.
You can do it on the wall, but it's not worth it.
We could move it to like Pain 3, like right after the Warlock Gate. If you
I
want
think
to
you
move it.
I think you move your AMZ and SLT to 3.
And the SLT?
Yeah, for the third slice. You SLT and
Your hubris amassed a
AMZ there.
debt you
I got this, guys.
Your rebellion is at an end.
Also,
Which two
the
are you
strat-
thinking that we AMZ? 1 and 3?
1 and 3, yeah. With the strat that you guys are doing with these triple soaks, everyone should be health potting after the first one. There's like 0 reason not to. Just help your healers. It's like 4 gold. It comes back. It's a 10
It's not even
fight.
gold. They get it for free.
Sure. Yeah, even better. Like, it's a 10k heal. It's worth it.
Okay.
Gosh, I don't even have health pots in my bar on this character.
Hellstone, because you need it for phase 3. I mean, you could do it now for Prague, but the blood price in phase 3 requires a Hellstone, so try not to use them.
Okay. We'll do Dread and Demonic. You both can use your things on Pain 3, and we'll do SLT.
It's also a little rough
overkill,
when you're 4
but,
healing something and then you pull in a guy who's not
let's just try
super
it out,
comfortable
'cause
with it.
that is the second worst
Oh,
one.
whoops.
Is Pain number
How do
3.
you-
Based
After
on
that,
how we're doing our
we-
stacks. So I moved the healing cooldowns. If you guys look in the last tab.
Yep.
Okay. So that means for the very first one, we will just have Ashen Hollow, Wings, and Skulls AMZ. But then everybody should health pot at the very least. They are free, like Teen said. Okay.
We health potting at the beginning here on this first.
Yep.
Set.
Yep. During the first set of ads, use them for throughput. You will get 3 throughout the fight, so, and you pretty much don't need them for the rest of P1 if everything goes well. Okay.
Right.
Let's get on.
Gonna try keeping this
markers.
off.
Let's do this. We're ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your pride will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
Should you help bot? So blinds, so blinds. Knockback.
Your humans amassed a debt you
That's the problem with having nameplates off. It's hard to see the cast.
Pain cleanses the soul. Cannot be challenged.
Same spot.
Don't go early with the Warlock Gate.
Yeah, it's misclick.
So blinds, so blinds.
Hmm.
Going.
Ramonium, exterminate.
Go early.
vermin.
Stack behind.
Pain cleanses the soul. My view cannot be challenged.
Well, I get to actually watch this now.
If I need to, yeah, I need to move Wild Spirits to this set.
My view cannot
This is Gucci.
Triple Hunter
Man, if
Wild
you're like
Spirit,
raid
that's
leading and then just goes away and the next one comes up.
And I think we still have it up. Yeah, we'll still have it up
Next
for
one.
when we need it.
Barrier.
Okay.
Confess your sins.
Tanto, did
lest
you hear
they
that?
Consume you.
Is the second one going to die then?
Next one's wings.
We should only be having 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ads spawn on the second set, compared to the 9, 18, 22 on the third set.
Rogue is saying, "Can I play
I think 8
survival
ads
next
should
match?"
die from just people killing them. So I'm gonna move the Wild Spirits to the third set.
All right. What was
More
my
on the first set
beacon
then,
healing
or just
there?
a, volley.
Yeah, yeah.
Quick hitting it.
I died pretty soon.
Agree with that.
Jeez, Ashen did a lot there.
There's so much
Ashen did 3k HPS.
Sorry if I'm behind on my release. I'm doing things.
We go again, chat.
Thank you.
Slowly and surely. This is not a bad first night. We gotta see stuff.
Okay, we go again.
Used a personal flask on accident, so just take mine.
Oh, we can do after this one.
Intellect. I don't need int.
Did you get one?
We can do after this one. I have 6 minutes.
Yeah, we're fine.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
Make sure that you can pot, help pot, help pot.
All 3 immuning?
I think we're okay with that.
Your hubris
Damn
amassed
it.
a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses the soul.
3 times.
Get dark up. Kill these ads. Start these lines. One ad.
Be challenged. Ramonium, exterminate this
And
vermin.
take the Warlock Gate. Okay. Get in front. Sure soak everybody else behind. Don't be in front.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
So blinds. What price?
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Now I gotta get in this one.
Pain cleanses the
Front.
soul.
This should be group 4. So number 4. Okay, let's kill these ads. to move.
Exterminate this vermin.
Okay, this should be just 2 people. So I should see 4 ads here.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Mine's dead.
I'm dead. It's just one.
Just kidding. Just 1 ad.
Kill it.
So these lines.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins.
Okay, and this is the last one.
Supposed to have that many?
We are supposed to have 8.
Might have been 8.
It was 8.
Okay, and 2 seconds of pushes.
Exterminate this vermin.
We can stand in here for another 3 seconds and keep pushing him, but as you guys know. Okay.
Both Paladins.
Just die.
Cannot be challenged.
Ruining my parse, dude. Come on.
Ruining my parse.
Psych. Parse only matters if you get the kill. I
can try to sack Dark there.
Using a health pot.
On the
You're
first
at-
one.
Yeah,
I'm dying every 3 times in a row. It's blood price and then the soak. They're gonna get nothing with that. That's 3 times in a row.
You want me to just pain step him? I'm
No,
not
I
dying
can sack
anymore.
him.
You moved me. Okay.
No,
I'll
it's
sack
just-
him or
I
make
just-
sure he stops.
It just healed me over somebody else. You don't have to use a CD. It's just everyone else gets healed that isn't soaking, and I have to soak.
There are 4 people who are doing that second soak. It is both Rogues, Fenway, and Radic. So those are the only people who will be taking an additional 14,000 damage right after the blood price, while everybody else has time. So let's just make sure we're maybe throwing an extra Riptide or a
Maybe.
Healing Wave as soon as you land.
Maybe if the price of armor kits was lower, they'd heal you.
No? I don't think that would have changed anything.
You gonna sack him, Shack?
No, I'm just gonna Word of Glory him, see if that works. I think as long as it's topped, it's fine.
Doesn't even need to be topped. He just needs to be like above 55%.
I think right now, like, there's just so much. There's so many people that need healing. We're not focusing. Like, we don't know individually who needs it at that moment.
Yep. It'll take some pulls
5,
to learn.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
So lines don't stack on top of each other. Thank you. DPSing.
Your vanity will
No point do we
cost
get
you
to slow down on this
everything.
boss.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Okay, kill the ads. You ready to Warlock Gate?
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Who's soaking her?
Yep.
I'm
Group
40%.
Group 3 soak. Going to bear then.
Pain cleanses the soul.
These ads. We didn't get the link. I think, did we get the link?
Your hubris amassed a
We
depth
didn't,
you
but I just
cannot
died
bear.
instantly.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Maybe it wasn't too many ads.
It did look like a lot of ads.
It's a lot of painful memories. I think that's ads, right?
Your rebellion.
That's not barrier spot. That's
No.
That's a link.
It may be worth putting barrier there because of how many ads we're getting. So essentially, when we're having just 2 people soak, or 4 people, right? Tank, third person, and then 2 others. We only get 8 ads. And the defensives are, in addition to helping with the frontal, are also there to help us with the natural dot that everybody has and the ad pulse themselves. Let's try on this next pull putting barrier and spirit link on number 3 and not having any defensives for number 4.
Well, that would be barrier, spirit link, and AMZ, right?
And and darkness. Yes. If we can't live with darkness, barrier, spirit link, and AMZ, we have a problem.
I think we just leave it, Zach. I'm
Okay,
messed up.
then we'll
I'm
leave
messed
it.
up.
Okay, then we'll leave it.
If it fails this pull, change it.
Okay. Go again then.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance. Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh, pot, so blinds. Right, pop something steep.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Disco, please.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
That is going to you ads. Soaks. Get ass way up. Get ready to roll that gate.
Rid my castle of these pests.
Go now.
I'm just looking at people. At this point, should Fenway be at 2 stacks at this point?
He
right?
should be at 2 stacks.
Okay, now let's die.
Pain cleanses the soul.
I guess Dark should be at 4 and Nirvana should be at 4.
Don't
Yeah,
be
I mean, I
next,
don't know either.
wait, don't be next to the tank, you need to be on the tank.
My view cannot be challenged. Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Okay, tank, get ready to move us.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Keep going on damage.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Good general version. If I can.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Cannot be challenged.
Keep going.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
Getting better on this percentage. Getting a little bit better.
Did you think you could win?
What's your question, Doc?
So I fucked up on my second cleanse main that I was supposed to soak. But you probably don't want us hopping into random groups and that fucks up stacks, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you miss, then you're just fucked. Kind of thing.
I can grip one person. That.
Well, I'm not worried about having too many stacks. I'm just saying.
So
I as the mage, am supposed to combust while standing, like literally while everyone's running to the center. I have to combust. I have to be at 0 stacks. That's my reasoning. Yeah.
Here's like what here's one of the problems, right? Is
Huh.
if anybody misses their stacks, like theoretically, you could stand in any of the other blood prices, right, away from the 2 stacks and be able to clear your stacks. But it has other fallout effects in the fact of if you are not at your stacks, therefore then Mucho and Kuji still have 1 stack, and if you are not there, let's theoretically say you just completely forgot. That means that if you still need to drop it, then that means that you're standing in front of 3 more frontals, which means you're taking 3 more frontals worth of damage.
Yeah, I had
which-
2 stacks, so I was in front, but I wasn't like right spot or close enough. So.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
I think I was too far up in
It's our
his grill
first
for the
night,
second one, 'cause
Sire
I think I
Prague.
just ended up standing like on blue, but if he's directly here, I think I could get clipped by like the
We've been going for about a
inside,
minute,
and it doesn't
or
actually apply the debuff.
Yeah.
What is this?
So I'll try to just take another step
Hide
back
the
there.
nameplates of all the ads.
That is for Plater. It will hide the Echo of Sin nameplates so that you don't get visual lag from it. You may still get dot lag.
Yeah. So
But
just
hide all
those
ads.
plates?
I feel like as a DPS, you kind of sometimes want to be able to actually see the ads.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Wherever
I don't know if
the
DPS should take
less
that.
than half the
Stars
rate
where you
using
need to
Plater.
be.
So
I'm using it, and I'm
Get
not
through
a
phase
DPS,
1?
so
No,
I
we
like
not
that.
quite. We've gotten the boss to like
There
72%.
you go. It's sort of wherever the tanks are.
We're still.
Like
I
the
mean,
tanks,
it's
and
a
you have
mess.
to be
We
on top
we
of
do
each
not have
other to
everyone
be
up.
able to clear each other's stacks. Because we have to remember that, like, throughout this whole thing, also
It's
Skull and Radek are going
spicy.
from 6 to 4 to 2, along with, you know, other people going down throughout the fight.
I need to get
right?
better
So
damage. My
that
concentration's
at
so
the end
low.
of the 6th frontal, everybody has 2 or less, except for a small handful of people.
Let me know if it works. Got it.
Okay. I think we just need more practice on knowing where to stand and. etc.
Yeah, it's only night 1.
We're making improvements.
We're we just got to keep
Not all
identifying
getting
issues.
one-shot
The other thing
anymore
is
in the
like
beginning
it's
here,
it's
so.
easy when you have a Night of Prague and you can go back and look at the logs, you know, and you can figure out what you're doing wrong, where people are
You
dying.
did not barrier on that
4,
number 3, correct?
I did.
2, 1.
Your pride will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh, okay.
Vanity will cost you
Jesus.
everything.
Yeah, I went to hit my health stone, and I just that add-on thing you sent me didn't work.
Okay, I'll help you set it up right
Yeah,
now.
I
I didn't
enjoyed
know
coming in.
sharing it would keep my
Hopefully coming in on
custom
Sunday, too.
setting, like the name, so I'll just walk you through it.
Yeah, when I have nameplates on, it hard lags me. Like I hit my health stone and my health pot, and they just didn't go off. And I used them
That
before.
was a
I died.
disaster.
Okay,
Takes
so
me-
anyone that grabbed that from me, type /plater. Go to scripting. On the left, click on hide nameplate by unit ID. On the very far left, you'll have a script called hide nameplate. You'll have to scroll down, check. I'm watching your stream.
Okay.
Hide nameplate by unit ID.
Yeah,
There
I
it
see
is. Now on the right hand side where it says add trigger, spell ID or spell name, but you have Echo of Sin there. Yeah, so it should work. Maybe it just
I
needed
don't
one
have
pull.
anything
to
there. I don't
do it.
think. Oh, Echo of Sin. Yeah, I see
Oh,
it.
maybe I have to reload
What
UI.
it is. Maybe.
Sometimes these things don't take effects until you reload. So that's a weak order that should be hiding the nameplates of all the little ads, since they're kind of laggy.
A lot of people died there though, so I don't know if me personally lagging caused that though. I don't know what happened on that pull. I was still
we just
I still
got
got my spirit shell
destroyed.
off and everything. So
It worked for me just typing it in Ghost, but Ghost also shared the unit ID is 167999.
1 second.
couple people need to eat.
Just to reiterate, when the ads come out, it needs to be like as much fucking cleave as you can burst in the literally 5 seconds that you can do. Like, build yourself up, and even if you have to pause it for a global to make sure everything times a little bit better, do that. They get a second pulse off, and the whole raid just goes from 60% to dead. So
After
we have
the ads
a-
respond, I can move around and
You have
kill
14
them,
seconds,
right?
right?
I don't have to.
So right now, like we're trying
absolutely.
to keep people
Absolutely.
alive.
As soon
So
as anybody gets hit
understanding
by this frontal,
after the blood price who
maybe
is
if you,
soaking
like,
the
if
next
there's
cleansing
some
pain,
residual
because it's
AMT
immediately
sticking
afterward,
around
right? So
and
like
you
you
wanna
got to
stand
spot
in it,
heal those
like, go
individual
for it,
people
but-
and not focus
no,
on like
literally-
the whole rate is
But
low.
no,
you
like,
got to top
literally,
those
if it
few people
increases your
immediately, and
damage
we're
to
trying
run
to
around
sort that out.
Yeah,
so like
it
my
should.
assignment is Dark
or
Aura.
something, do the shit out of that. Like,
I'm Gavin. Jesus.
Okay, I have
He's yelling
top
at me.
PK on this server.
I have a
Where
question too.
under the key bindings is the key for toggling nameplate? Because I have that disabled, so I can't just use the key to toggle it off, but I can't find it to re-enable it.
Shift V is what the default was.
I know that's what the default is, and that's what I disabled, and so I'm trying to re-enable it, right? Because I just unbound the key, and so when I'm looking in key bindings now, I can't find it.
All right, if you go to
Hold on.
targeting,
Targeting.
scroll down, show
It's gonna
enemy
be so much, like, UI
nameplates.
stuff.
It's like 15
Got it,
up from the
thank
bottom.
you.
Yep.
Show all nameplates, yeah. Or show enemy, sorry.
Okay, question I have. Okay,
Yeah.
all those little synth that come out, they do like an AoE that hits people. Does that need to be soaked or not?
That is them doing a channel that we need to kill them, or else they will keep channel.
Well, I'm just saying there's a lot of people, like, could I
There's
just...
no such thing as soaking it. It should raid wide damage.
Oh, okay, so it's not just on top of them, it's everywhere.
No, it is everywhere.
Okay. I was gonna say I could run out of the middle to avoid some of that damage maybe, but...
No, they just gotta die.
Alright.
It just does it to all players.
Holy Nova. Come on, Disco.
Yeah,
DFA,
I
you don't
can
cast
actually, I
everybody
was
anymore.
considering using Mind Seer just for helping out
No,
with damage a little
probably
bit.
just heal people.
Yeah, I
Five,
think healing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hear that, DPS? Healers are thinking they have to help you. Come on now.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Worked it out, nice.
Why did those go so
Christ.
quickly?
There's an extra
Because we
person.
died.
Somebody stuck.
Why'd you die?
Your vanity will cost you.
I don't even know what happened there.
Oh.
Guessing.
No,
I did.
no.
I did it over
No, no.
20 feeling, so I don't know if I'm DPSing.
Somebody keeps stacking on green when they shouldn't be.
We're getting an extra ads.
Hold on.
Who got hit by the frontal cone there?
Well, you can see the stacks right now, right?
Damage taken by spell.
So-
Cleansing pain.
Yeah. So Kuji, Lu, and Vel were all at 4 when they should be at 3, and Shiz, Steve, and Disco were at 2 when they should be at 3, which means
Tonto and you were at 4.
we were at
3.
4. I thought
And Dark was at 5.
Dark was at 5 instead of 6.
Are we stacking too close?
I must have been too close, and I might have been clipped.
Well,
I'm
someone
usually
just
trying to be behind him on that first one.
I'm standing directly on green marker every pull, and I don't move a muscle.
That was the pull. Everyone took off their corruption, and we're good.
If you're on red, like,
Dark could
are
cloak
you
blood
within
price.
range of the boss, like from pull, or
The
is that
oh,
outside your
blood
range?
price.
I'm in range.
Yeah, you can't use an immunity. I tried to bubble
Can everybody
the cleansing
just stack
pain.
and be here so that we're on pull and not like 10 yards behind and try and get a perfect boomkin setup or something? Can we just be on the marker for pull just to make sure that these markers actually work?
I was standing on the marker. I don't know if you're
Yeah, I-
darking that at me.
Do you want me just to link the first set of
Is
ads
it
so we can go
cleansing
through it?
pain that is the thing that hits everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So there were 3, 6, 9, 12, 13 people hit by it.
13 people.
Sia, Steve, Zach, Fenway, Ghost,
hold on.
Tonto, Disco, Kuji, Dark Vel, Skull, Lou Pickle, Shiz, and myself. So like I shouldn't have been hit by it.
Correct. And
I
neither
shouldn't have been
Dark.
hit by it.
Dark
There
shouldn't
should
have been
be
hit.
11 people. So we definitely had one extra from each of you if you only had 5 stacks. Plus the whole stack count. I would think somebody was too
Yeah.
close to the green stack in the middle here.
If we can't get the
because they were
soaks
all at
right,
2.
we're not gonna do
Sorry,
this.
it was just Dark. He cast again on me after everyone else died.
Okay.
So
Let's
Dark got hit by it.
Let's start on our starting markers.
Yeah, I typed out
If,
I typed out what you
you
said, by the
can
way,
start on the
to
starting
the guild.
marker.
Yeah.
I guess that works for a lot of
Yeah,
people.
no, just
And there are 2
do it
instances
fine.
where
We'll
I'm
talk
soaking
about
it too,
it.
but I'm also a
Nicely.
healer, so I can more easily taunt myself.
Get your ass back on the fucking marker. Thank you. Smiley face. And then
You want link on or no?
let's not link. I want to see if we can actually just be in the right spot, not have any additional stacks. People don't get hit
5,
extra, and we
4,
just
3,
kill it.
2,
Okay.
1.
Will be your downfall. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
So blinds.
Cannot be challenged.
Guideline.
Your vanity
Okay.
will cost you everything.
Keep going though. Get him up. Watch Dread. You should be fine. He's not having this soak.
Soul.
Kill these ads. Get ready to Warlock it. I know I'm standing on it. I'll move.
Grimoria, rid my castle
Okay,
of these
go.
pests.
Okay, get right behind. You're not soaking.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Kill the memories.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
Oh man.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Man, this is freaking brutal, man.
Grimoria,
Move.
exterminate this vermin.
Okay, disco.
Am I supposed to be at 1 stack right now?
You should be at 2.
2, right?
Pain cleanses the soul.
Kill the ads. Or ads.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Oh man, there's no way we're making this.
Cannot be challenged. Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
So that's why you died.
Woo, we tried.
I forgot healing tide there, but that don't save those people.
No,
Your
I think
rebellion is at
just something to adjust is anytime that there are ads out. So the way that this fight is going is you get the
Who
ads
did I lay
and
on
then we
ads?
get lines, and the ads can
Myself?
fall out of the individuals in pretty much any of the 360 degrees around an individual. The lines
We
take
were way behind on
as
damage.
soon as that person is picked, they take 6
We obviously have dead people,
seconds
too.
to actually till they do their charge. I think it is worth, especially like for melee, because you guys have like the most sort of instant or like the best cleave damage. If there's a bunch of ads, just go and finish them, and I think that that's probably more important than trying to soak the lines, because the damage that the ads do will have a greater impact than 1 or 2 people, or even honestly like 4 melee DPS soaking the lines. So I know when I
This
was
is such a
died-
nice change of
when I
pace
died,
from
it was
Stone Legion.
Everybody was trying to soak the lines, and there were like 6 or 7 ads.
Like Stone
at,
Legion,
like,
you spent so much
20%
time not doing
against the
anything.
wall,
Like
which
there was not much to
obviously they're not
heal.
under the
Like there were
boss,
some really
so nobody
intense
wants to
times
kill
to
them.
heal. We had to like
But I
top heal
think
with the
that those
debuff.
are, like, the
But then
ones
there's so
that
much
would
time where
cause
like
us the most amount of problem. and
like I did
think those are the ones
50%
that are
over
worth
healing on that fight. Like there's
going
just
out of your way to kill.
like I didn't want to just use Shield of the Righteous like
So
DPS
let's
abilities,
just,
so I
try to
just
be more
kept
conscious
healing.
about them. And I think let's give this another pull.
I'm having to chug my lock rocks and health pots to stay alive in some situations, but I know we're gonna eventually need the health stones later on. Do you want me to not use them now, or
Use them now.
Okay.
They're not
We'll get better at healing those too.
We will get better at healing, but you won't know when you need them until you need them. For all you know, every honor kill, this is when you do use it. So keep using it until you feel like you don't need it.
I feel
And then
like
you'll
they're
find
gonna have
another
to
spot
nerf
later
Ash
in
and
the
Hollow
fight.
damage. Maybe not the healing. I
10-4.
don't think they should nerf the healing.
Plus, if everybody remembers, health pots have a 5-minute internal cooldown, so you can get 3 uses of it on this fight. So if you use it at the beginning here, you will get many uses again.
You'll want both in P3. Without
Disco.
a doubt.
Do what?
You missed the ready check.
Oh, my bad.
Don't let it happen again.
5, 4, 3,
Yes, sir.
2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Pain cleanses the soul.
How was that? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Looks like extra ads again.
Yeah.
Are 11 people supposed to soak then?
11 individuals that cause 31 ads. I'm tempted to pull.
Is that actually how? Is that actually the strat? Is we do 11 people?
I'm just looking here and I see a couple people are lower than they should have been, I think.
So
what's that count?
We're taking a mini
yeah,
break.
let's take a break. Let's take a break.
I wanna
think
look
I'm gonna
this up.
move 1 or 2 people around, see if we can get
Zach, I think
a couple less ads.
the issue is that I don't think people understand why there's sub-soak groups and people are cleaving each other outside their soak groups and dropping additional stacks. Like it's not necessarily somebody extra
Oh my god, we are
is
doing
dropping a stack,
1,
it's
2,
people are dropping
5,
extra
6,
stacks.
8, 9.
So I think people
10,
think it's like heroic and they
God,
just line
that
up behind the
is-
boss and all get cleaved by cleansing pain.
We are doing
I
11.
see. I will explain that once again after the break.
How are we doing 11 there and there's one where there's only 2? Like I know that you want to have an offset. That just seems weird. I guess because you want the mages to have none, right? Do you just put a beefier cooldown there? That's like nut. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through and look at let's go look at the
for a Ghost, Zach and Tanto are only going down to 3 stacks and that's it.
go look
Yeah,
at this here.
2 out of 2.
Correct.
Warcraft logs.
You
That
like
page isn't
Cheetah
working.
while
What?
silenced?
Correct. You could pre-cheetah
Burning-
it, and
burning
cheetah
Rash.
lasts
Try again.
12 seconds.
You just need a roar. You can make
Yeah,
it. with
and,
the
and honestly, anybody can make it with 3 stacks if you have roar.
Yep.
But these 3 classes
Let's take a look at this chat.
don't gain a lot by getting to the boss early.
Yeah, well, I was
because
just well, I was
we need
thinking,
to like sit there and like do a 7-year
let's-
channel
unless
to
it
actually do
messes
damage.
up like stack count.
Yeah.
Alright.
U3 to,
Last
like,
pull.
the one at
Agree,
204,
sure.
'cause I know it's always
53
on.
seconds. Let's go to replay.
Well,
No.
yes and no.
Got
The
it.
problem is
Yeah.
blood price exists, and so
Play.
because of that,
Okay.
you need to, and everybody starts off
So-
with 6, and for everyone who has the same amount of stacks, you take damage, and so that's why I have over half the
Okay, so that was the
rate
first blood price.
changing their stack
1,
count.
2, 3, 4,
so
5,
that
6,
that
7,
first
8,
blood
9,
price,
10.
Like we still have 9 people on 6 stacks for that first
Yeah,
one.
like
which
everyone
means
is.
9
I think it's
people are
chaining
taking
here.
a lot of damage. And if I up that any higher, I think you just start seeing additional people die.
I have an idea.
I'm listening.
On my Aura Mastery, on Blood Price 3, I feel like it's not, like, we can move it anywhere else for that. Because on that Blood Price, like, it seems like my Ashen and Wings, like, the times that we did get there was enough.
Is enough? Okay.
Because I don't think you have a lot of people at that point with stacks and taking a lot of damage, because everyone's almost cleared except for, like, 2 people or something. Like, I think we can move my AM earlier on.
You basically just hard stack all of your healing cooldowns on 1 and 3 with this strat.
Yeah, I think I can move my AM to, like, I don't know, Blood Price 2 or something, or
Yeah, we'll do
something
this.
earlier.
I got it.
Dark got hit again, Zach, on the very last pull there.
What?
Yeah.
Groups 1 and 2 are just kind of one big cluster. I just watched the replay.
Well, it shouldn't be that way. It's very important that people are separated.
So,
you can also,
when people get hit, they give off like a little AoE circle around them, and anyone inside that circle gets hit too dark. So I think you're standing at the side of the boss, and you're getting clipped by somebody that's in front of the boss. Like their AoE circle is clipping you beside the boss. You need to be fully behind the boss.
Yeah, I would say if you want to.
Amount of healing and damage Ash can do. She drops low key triggering.
Move
Yeah.
the markers to the wall.
It shouldn't do as much damage as it does. Like I think the healing is probably fine, just because you know it's a 4-minute cooldown,
2 of the 3 stacks are
and like Divine Toll, like Kyrian does way more healing. So I think that I like the idea of having the trade-off where you get a little bit of extra damage, but it shouldn't be as like. Honestly, they need to just get rid of the legendary that makes Hammer of Wrath do 30% more damage. Like that's just the fact that you can use Hammer of Wrath for free inside of Ashen Hollow. On top of that legendary that also extends wings, so your wings is basically the full duration of the Ashen.
It'll go all the way to the wall.
I think that's where the problem is. So I think if they just nerfed the damage of Ashen Hollow by maybe like
it was only like 10-yard range or
30% or something, I think it would be
if I get
fine.
hit, I lose a stack, right?
Yes.
That's correct, yeah. But if the ad doesn't die, it puts the stack in.
Comes back in. But we have 14 seconds to kill the ad, and I don't think like we have hit any ads that have done that yet. Besides, like right at the end when we're wiping or something.
Yeah, it looks like most of them have died.
With this though, my concern is the AMZ.
So AMZ will still hit. Your biggest concern here is hitting the 3 triples.
Yeah, that's
the 2.
Alright guys, we got 2 minutes left. I'm gonna leave the audio on so you guys can hear this, but I'm going to get some water. I'm out of water. Oops, I just hit my mouse.
This is like healing rain, healing
kind of scared me.
area.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
We'll try that.
Because that's like, as long as you're running the heavy rains conduit, like that will actually do so much work. It's insane. And then on top of that, like using barrier or SLT here on top of first soak is fine. Because like the hidden thing in this fight that people don't know, or at least don't look up, is every time he does a ravage, is 10% more damage as the fight goes on. So people who have stacks and people who are taking his cleansing pains just take 10 and then 20% more damage. So you want to get rid of as much of the stuff in the beginning as you can, which is what you've done, which is really good. But like trying to move stuff later on, or like saving cooldowns for later on, is not really worth it. And you want to have as many cooldowns as you can going into phase 2, since once you hit the ground, it's going to be a pretty sizable amount of damage.
What was that, Dark?
It says I only took damage from blood price at 33 seconds when I'm supposed to on the second one. So if I didn't take damage from it, can I still be
pain,
killed
Dark.
by it?
Cleansing pain.
Oh, blood. I'm retarded.
Also, if you're cloaking, you're not going to drop a stack, which is unfortunate.
Yeah. So the time to use cloak is on the ads.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like technically for you, you could cloak after you drop your stack.
Where are you seeing I'm getting hit by the first one?
We're just looking at our uniframes and it says you have 5 instead of 6.
No, that's not where I'm looking. I'm gonna link it to you, Dark. This is the
be right
last
back.
pull. So on Warcraft logs, if you go to pull 18, you go to damage taken, Sire Denathrius, cleansing pain, and you zoom in so you're only looking at the 7 to 10 second mark, which captures the first cleansing pain cast. You can see that you took 11.8k damage from cleansing pain on the very last pull there, which means you were hit by it.
Pull was wipe 20 though. That's the same one, Radic. That's the same one I took it on the first time.
Alright, Chad, I'm
Well,
back.
Hell's thing didn't
I got
update.
some water, and I
How many
ate
were hit
one
here? 1, 2,
cookie.
3, 4, 5, 6,
So
I'm
you
charged
weren't
up.
looking at the right pull and
Charged
accused
up,
me of
ready to
getting
go.
hit. Okay. I'll be right back.
Why is the gateway not at full health?
Run button.
What is the what?
Why is the gateway not at full health?
What happened to you in that last pull, Radic? How did you get down to 1 stack at the beginning? What? Is this just lying? Oh, it's just bugged. Okay.
Like our last poll, people got hit by the, what is it called? Collective trauma.
Yeah.
It was like Skull got hit 3 times. It means he stacked on 4 people, and so did Chiz.
Yep.
And then everyone else seems to be about right.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
The replay feature is a little iffy on this.
Can we just look at collective trauma?
Is there a way to see how many ads spawned in
You go to
Warcraft
the
logs?
you can count, or you can, if you drill down to the time frame, you can open up the ad panel.
There's got to be a setting I can turn down in graphics to help this lag, right? Is there not?
I think so, but I don't believe so.
I mean, I'm seeing the boss abilities lag for me. Like, they just take forever to cast.
Did Dark
Yeah,
hit
the
on that
lag-
last? Did Dark hit on that last pull?
No, not on the last.
Did I miss
Oh,
the feast?
I was gonna say.
No.
Like Dark's in Narnia in that last pull.
Feast has gone down.
It was a delay between. I did refresh, but it was a delay between Vel's logs uploading. I guess
like
because our
we-
polls take 47 seconds, they don't automatically update on Warcraft logs right away.
We just have to get good.
That's why you gotta look at the Mythic Denny's
Did
Grand
you-
Slam logs.
Steve, did you have anything else?
Look at all these skeletons, Chad. Oh my gosh.
I think
the
one of the
disaster.
biggest things that we struggled with was our tanks bringing the boss in. It's not really relevant right now, but eventually it will get to the point where like it actually helps a ton to cleave the ads, and it just sucks. Like so much stuff on this fight is related to tanks and doing stuff. Outside of that, damage seems. I mean, your damage overall is obviously low because we're not making the check, but we also have people dying, so whatever. Wait to care about that until whenever
Everybody's alive.
I think really
Sorry,
it's
I'm back. I had to piss.
the biggest thing. For
I wonder
us
if
to
Light of
realize
Dawn
was
can
that,
heal it.
like, yes, blood price is scary, but trying to heal after blood price happens is effectively like useless. Like you want to make sure everyone's top before it, so we just started allocating like a ton of healing cooldowns
Yeah.
before blood price.
So what we're going to do, Fenway, I moved Shout to blood price 1. And
Okay, so you want me to rally the first one?
yeah. And then why do I keep calling it Shout? I've been doing that since forever.
Well, it is the type of shouting.
Yeah, and then Assway, use your Aura Mastery on the second
Assway.
blood price.
Okay.
Still do the whole Ashen Hollow Wings thing on the
on
third set.
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, we.
Did I just like insta die? What happened to me on that bull? I
Yeah,
don't even know.
And maybe that'll help us on the
I think I just
first
got
and
deleted
second one a
somehow.
little bit more.
Yeah, I think so.
So we won't have as much for the
I mean,
last
it's all
set.
about
And then,
getting to the third one, right? Like,
yep. And then we still have everybody, all 11 people doing the same soaks. I did move them back to the wall. Skull and Fenway will not be in the AMZ, but Skull will drop the AMZ on us. 9 squishy ranged. So be in here, and then hopefully this will clump up the ads a little bit better for everybody. I know you can't see anything with your ass to the wall, but it's better than dying. Let's go ahead and get a pull in.
How many ads are we supposed to have on the first one, Zach?
31.
That's weird. We only had 30 on that pull.
Only 30 ads on
And
that
they got
poll.
3 casts.
Radic eat.
Disgusting, chat. Alright, the big thing is just I gotta make sure the AMs get nailed. I think
5, 4, 3,
Bless you.
2,
Fuck.
1.
Your trap will be your downfall. Pain cleanses the soul.
Lines.
what just happened there?
It's just stop.
Your hubris amassed a debt you
What just
cannot
happened there?
Um,
Did you think confess your sins?
I'm so
lest
confused.
they consume?
How are we doing this part fine and now we
It is
can't?
Infinite can confirm.
Yeah, that was really fun. That was good movement on the boss, moving it in.
So my next play is to move, because we are literally blowing every cooldown besides 3 cooldowns. My next play is to take one person and add them, take out like myself or Tanto,
I have
and
many
move us
lucky
to a
goose
different
you
stack
like.
points. So that we get less ads.
It has to be a soaking thing because from the healer POV, like some pulls is totally fine. Other pulls, everybody gets 100 to 0.
Yeah, I know, and that's like, part of me is like, if there is one, one or two people who are messing it up and we're spawning an additional like 6 ads because of it, it's just gonna wreck us.
31 ads that pull.
What the fuck? Okay, here's what we're going to do then. That's what I have us doing, so I'm gonna move myself, and I'm just gonna paste myself with the rogues for now. And let's see how that does. So we should go to my little cheat sheet.
I'm not trying to be toxic, I just don't understand
Zach,
enough
I'm
about the
linking you how
mechanics
you can check the number
or
of
what's
ads on this
changed to
one.
know why we're dying now when we weren't before.
It's just damage taken by Petrie by Echo of Sin, and it shows you Echo of Sin 31 hit him, so you know that there's 31 ads. Previous pull was 30.
The if you just move, or Ghost and I will only, we'll have 4 stacks or whatever. So
Yeah. For now, and then I'll find a different spot for you guys later. But let's get through P1, and then I can see where to allocate us. And I'll like redo this calculator to make sure we're
just keep
clearing all
trying
the
here, I
stats
guess.
appropriately. Let's try this.
We could too have one person that just doesn't take any sucks at all, right? And I just grip them.
We could do that. We do have DK and 2 shamans that are not already clearing any stacks.
Yeah, that would just be one less person that has to spawn ads, right?
Yeah, but it makes the blood price hit harder.
Correct. It's all about the blood price damage. While the ads do seem like terrible, like the first blood price is actually the worst. So you're gonna see more blood price damage this time on the 6 stack people, which is half the raid. Okay, let's get a pull in here.
Maybe next pull. If I just stand out, it should help you so much.
4,
I'm standing out
3,
this time.
Oh, you are? Okay.
2, 1.
Yeah.
That should help unbelievably.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
So blinds. Oh. Let's just go.
Your
6 seconds.
Holy
they're
moly,
gonna
that
get hit.
lag, man, is just absurd.
Okay.
Confess your sins, lest they confuse you with me.
Right spot, that's on me. Soak these lines. Soak these lines. There's an ad in the back, guys. There's an ad. Thank you. You ready to move? Okay. Okay. Get in front if you're in front.
Pain cleanses the soul. Cannot be challenged.
Were we just late on that link?
Yep.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Yeah.
Can we get like soft spread after you get hit or something? Because people are just fucking melting.
No. Moving won't change anything. Actually, being in the defenses that did not go down on this bullet will help. We missed 2 major defenses. So, 5%, 30% damage reduction there. Which probably would keep people alive. Keep going. Move us.
Exterminate this vermin.
Taint's too comfortable in the Herman Miller.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Oh, that's where he's at.
Standing behind the boss getting hit?
Yeah. Can't stand behind the boss, guys. Well, don't get hit behind the boss. Definitely stand behind the boss.
You can't be in the boss's model or you'll get hit by the cleave.
Confess your sins.
This will be the last cleansing pain. We would have Achilles at. God. Push, 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 and then he goes to Ravage in 1 second. He goes again in 3.
Yeah, the
Ugh.
really annoying thing for healers on this fight is you have to like use your abilities early, but not early enough that it doesn't hit the thing. So like if you have 1 minute cooldowns, you have to use them at like 54 seconds instead of 1 minute. Because it's just everything on this fight is so tight for timings. Like if you're gonna use Earthen Wall, it has to go down before like 3 seconds before the first cleanse. Otherwise, it won't be up for the next one. It's fucking annoying.
What if we just used more personals on the first cleansing pain?
You can use DRs, you just can't use invulns, otherwise you won't lose.
Yeah, DRs. Like, are we using all DRs that we have? Because I mean, they'll be up by the phase 2 or whatever.
Yeah,
like
you can use like Fade and like Survival of the Fittest. But there's not a lot of
Fade, Barkskin,
Enraged regen.
Enraged regen.
Divine protection.
Like I think if anybody has a personal,
like Crimson
I
Vial,
think
like,
I think even if you're not soaking, the first one, definitely when the ads come out is the time. So like
Almost
for
gonna
Shaman's
need a
Astral
new
Shift
cold
or
one
you
here.
know whatever your own class happens to have, like that's the time to use your personals.
I'm gonna pain sub dark from now on after the blood price, just in case.
Yeah, I'm trying to spot heal,
Decent.
but for that particular one, everyone was just so low.
So why did you heal anyone but me or Yvonne?
I mean, I was about to die at like 5%. So I just
Yeah,
did.
we all dropped
We're not just choosing to not heal you. It's just everyone's almost dead. So.
But isn't the only people that are going to take damage immediately from the
No.
soak?
Everybody's still taking damage because everybody has a dot.
Well, yeah, as soon as you soak too, all the ads come out. So if other people aren't topped, I mean, they're just gonna die to the ads.
Yeah, I mean the 2 rogues died to.
I'm choosing to
500
not
and
heal.
500K overkill. So like just pushing the
I was doing
other-
a good job there.
Potion before.
Yeah, Dark. You can also,
Maybe-
you can
maybe
also,
save it for after.
You want,
Or
like
cloak
if I can
before?
cloak the, if I you want me to want us
Can
to
you
cloak
cloak
the
blood
ads
price?
and then you can't
Oh,
cloak blood.
No,
You can
cloak.
cloak the ad AOE.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cloak the add AoE and then you'll have potion for after.
Okay,
right?
that works.
The add AoE.
I'm gonna pain up them too, just because I'm not using it anywhere else right now.
Okay, let's give this another pull.
I'll use paints up too.
Just can't immunity the cleansing.
Same.
Ghost, can you drop another summon?
I'm getting absolutely wrecked by the ads as well, though. But I'm using my Desperate Prayer, Healthstone, and Health Bot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your trap will be your downfall. Pain
Bird don't be in his frame.
the soul. Your
Everyone's
vanity
full. This is
will
good.
Cost you everything. Confess your sins, lest they cleanse you.
I'm dead here. If I suck this, I gotta get out.
Cannot be challenged. Demonia, exterminate this vermin.
I think Demonic was the only melee hitting the ad in the back.
DW, this is ours.
Pain cleanses the soul.
There was 2 others there too, but okay.
Oof.
We have to stop moving, like, zigzagging with those things.
Yeah. When there's 3 seconds left, just plan yourself, even if you haven't gone all the way that you want to go.
If you're like running out, that's okay, but like don't move side to side.
I don't know what kind of stack that was. Mine
Is there
overlap.
You guys don't bring them to the wall?
The boss?
That's just where the markers were that time.
Oh no, the endpoints of the Night Hunters.
Honestly, we just want to run them through the raid, right?
Yeah, if you bring them to the wall, it tends to like naturally overlap them, so tanks can melee can easily get into them. Instead of having like ranged who are out behind the boss, just like running out in like really weird areas. The biggest thing you can do is have a triple cross, because then both tanks can stand in it and they count as soaks.
Pain cleanses the soul.
It's like, it's not the end of the world if you don't get the triple. At least getting a double is just super helpful.
Woo!
It
Lovely.
also gives people like a clear vision of where to go, bring it to the wall. And there's actually
If you're
there's markers you can use
That's
along
totally
the wall
kill.
too. There's like that blinking tab.
If you're going to immune, still run out to yours, but if you're not, just run against the wall. But if, for example, if yours spawns like right here on orange, right, don't run to purple. Try and go to like, yeah, that corner where Steve's jumping.
There's a picture in the spreadsheet of like
Yeah.
exactly what they should look like. There's no reason why we can't be doing that. You literally, it just spawns and you just go across from where you're standing. It's like, make a TP.
The problem I have sometimes is just figuring out which one is your ad. And sometimes I like accidentally move towards it, and then it's like, oh crap, now I have to go all the way across.
Yeah, basically, like, the biggest thing is just get to the wall, and like, if you mess up, like, whatever, it's fine. It's better than you being, like, 2 people crossing parallel out in the, like, behind the boss, because then you're not sure if they're gonna move, and you're gonna get, like, double soaked, or it just becomes a mess.
Yep, just make the line long.
Richard, do we need to throw down a cauldron? We should throw down a cauldron.
I got
Hey.
5 minutes left on mine.
Let's throw down a cauldron.
Dread eat, dark eat.
I don't know if I'd say that. I don't know if I'd say that. Maybe like emotionally. I mean, didn't we get 3 of the... Did we get all 4 of the
I think it
horsemen
got
down ones?
better
I think
with
we got
stepping
3 out of
out.
4 down ones, right?
I think the edge have become more manageable.
Can we move away from the wall?
Felt good when we got the
No.
first set of horsemen down.
The walls would also help us kill ads.
1.
Because then none will go behind you. Right? So there's just one less direction.
They're more clumped.
My camera's behind my eyeballs.
That's fine. So play first person. Just play first person.
Yeah, play it straight down, top down.
Are you not already?
I am, it just feels disgusting.
Don't stand in the circle, baby. Don't want to stand in the little circle.
I get the blood rise off.
Yeah, with knife hunts.
Oh.
Pain cleanses the soul. Primordium, exterminate this vermin.
Okay.
Pain cleanses the soul. Might cannot be challenged.
Zach, can you place markers while you're dead? Can you move these markers towards the wall?
The angle is not there for me.
Your hubris
HPS was good that pull.
you cannot
I think we double so.
Gotta be clean all the way through
That's why we
to
died.
late phase
We were
3, then you can
close.
start losing. Yeah.
the soul.
Or they were really close to each other.
Yeah, no, this is all, like, tonight is all about
Because I only
data
see
collection.
2 moments of it, and the first one is.
We just
doesn't
need
hit
to
hard.
pound our faces against the keyboard, get a bunch of
And
pulls
you
in,
and I are probably
and
standing
then
in 2 different
take a
lines
look between
close to each other.
between tonight and next week. I think
But
we'll
these
we
were
learn a lot.
different lines though, right?
Many wares.
So with how close we were.
Can you turtle that? And because you still take damage with turtle, right? Can you turtle the that?
I
soak?
had gotten the night hunts before.
Yeah,
and
not
I had
once you get-
turtled that. I
Once
got
you
the
get
first
debuff,
set.
it does massive damage on you.
Yes.
Alright, through that.
Oh, you forgot he's got
the
it.
Second slice.
You got 4
the first
horsemen
one,
dead,
the
but gotta be.
three
Oh
of
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah.
Like Val, Lou, and I.
Yeah, no one. Yeah,
got, like,
people
pushed,
were dead.
Like, way back to the wall because the group in front of us is like way away from the boss. You guys can like we can't get into the AMZ essentially.
Well, I think Mr. AMZ Person Dread, I think it is more important when you place AMZ to make sure you hit the squishies in the back than hit the tank end yourself. You're a fairly tanky class while the priest is not.
I mean, you can ignore the tanks. Just make sure that you hit green, red, and purple, and that seems.
No,
it's
and
more
then
than big
for
enough to hit
the
that.
second, he means over by moon and yellow. I did push those up against the wall, and I think as long as Dread hits at least yellow and moon, I think that'll be acceptable.
Yeah, I don't even care if you try and hit me or Skull Dread. Like, we're not taking enough damage to worry about right now. Also, eat food, Dread.
Weird flex.
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
kidding.
pain sub either Dark or Zach for that second blast.
think
depending-
Dark's
whoever
good
has
now.
lower HP.
You want to do Zach? Dark, you're good, right? You're popping something now.
I'm
Okay.
fine now.
I'm still trying to focus you, but
Okay. Yeah. By me doing that, I go down to 3, which is what I
5,
want, and the rogues
4,
will, by the end of the
3,
fight, be
2,
at
1.
5 or 1. I mean, so yeah.
Oh, first person's so bad.
Don't stand at the cross unless you need so too.
Your hubris amassed
there
a
we go. I
debt
got it
you
out.
cannot pay. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Get out of 6 stacks to the end. I don't do any additional stuff.
DW, this is us.
Confess your sins, lest they curse.
The one that I'm supposed to.
Oh yeah, do the Winter stuff.
I can just grip him too.
Yeah, well.
Your vanity will cost
Why was
you
that SLT so far out?
That was just bad mouse placement.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Kill the ads, kill the ads. Nice. Some blinds. Move us.
Exterminate this vermin.
Keep going.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Keep going. Keep going on the damage.
Fatty spirit shell here, we should be fine.
Vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh crap.
That is definitely not enough ads. Keep going.
We can move into the poop if we want. Not to.
Push!
To the poop. Push!
It is time you
Pull me!
place more.
We did it.
So anybody make it?
Anyone get any loot?
Tonto and I are dropping our.
Who needs a grip?
No, I do not. I need to.
Tuja, you're combusting.
Fucking busted to get us
You
there.
grip me.
You probably got him on 5 before.
Why'd you grip me?
I like the thing that flies into the ceiling.
FYI, you will not need to grip the mages. We can stand in that shit and combust with no stacks.
Remove this
For the future.
from my
Obviously, it doesn't matter there.
Okay, range. You guys know the groups now?
So you don't die if you just stand in that?
No, you can be if you had 0 stacks. So literally all you have to do is one blink to get in range and insta combust.
So you guys see where Shiz is? That's the ranged.
Okay.
I knew you could cast spells, but I didn't know at 0 stacks you didn't even have to be in the middle.
Yeah.
Where the caster at? Do they
Woo!
spawn later?
Yes. So
Doing
we
it.
kill the 4 mini bosses here, and after we have done that, then we will kill the Cabalists. So you
No,
handle
no, I
all
mean
the
the ones we're supposed to be interrupting. Every shit
Oh,
area?
that is
Every third of his health they spawn.
yeah.
Oh,
from-
okay.
Yep.
We only need like
66,
3
one
people
spawns,
alive
and you
from
don't have to
that
do
point
any
on, right?
damage, you just have to interrupt. So,
You
Okay.
and it's a long cast, and you just interrupt insta as soon as yours is up. Well, not insta. You wait like a half second because it does.
I
have
don't know
a
why they
small
gave up
animation.
so easy.
I think I'm gonna need a innervate a little sooner too, just for the future because I'm like absolutely
To kill
dusting
3
my
people alive.
mana. And
As long as it's
he
3
said, the
Necrolords,
innervate,
right?
I think kind of messes with the damage rotation, but
Honestly, they threw.
I'm getting it pretty late.
As long as
in,
they're
so
Necrolords,
it's
right?
like
They have like 27 cheat deaths.
just
You want it like right at the
huge
2 second?
potential. I want it like before we even pull.
100%.
But he said,
Like,
he
can
said
I
that
do it at
method-
like 5 seconds? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I start ramping it 6 seconds on the pull timer, so anytime at 6 seconds, do it.
Tonto Ghost, I threw you guys in. You guys will be on the 5th. So, I don't know how that's gonna affect the blood price.
I swear I was on top of the tank and then he
It's too
rotated the
much.
last second. Maybe not quite the last
We'll
second.
just do that.
I was gonna have to freedom myself there.
We'll do this for now. That should help
If we,
you guys.
if we get to that phase and someone needs a grip, just call it and call your name out.
Also, call where you are. North, south, east, west. It's really hard to find where you are.
Probably script like the farthest person, the mage.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I don't want to accidentally grip a mage or something.
More if nobody messes up, I will be the only one at 3 stacks. Besides like the shamans and DK. just
Alright.
to keep that in mind. Tonto, Ghost, did you guys see where I threw you guys in?
Yes, if I
Because the
can just
shamans
stand,
are
like, behind
cheaters.
Yeah, just anywhere that's.
Okay,
it'll be
so just
you
get
guys
two
behind there, so
get
just
two
find each
DK
other
tanks,
somewhere
right?
behind it. Doesn't
You
matter
think
where.
it'll be better to
Get two
pain
DK
sub
tanks
you
and then
before the blood price,
18
or to pain sub
shamans,
you before the racking?
and no one ever
pain
has
thing
to
he does,
soak,
or whatever
right?
it's called.
Blood price.
I guess everyone would be taking a crap
If
load
you
of
have the
damage if
global.
no one
If
ever
not,
soaked.
I have
I'm down with my
Exil,
spirit
I
shell at that point,
There's like
so yeah.
other reasons why that strat
And
wouldn't work, but I like it.
pain sub doesn't use a global, so.
Yes, you good?
Did you say
Me?
shiz?
Yeah, you didn't ready check.
Who are you talking to? I'm good.
Then you were away for the ready check. Shiz. It may
Go.
have just not popped up.
How's my
Five,
6 minutes
four,
on my
3,
thingy?
2, 1.
You will answer for your arrogance.
Oops, sorry.
Fine.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
The ads. Nice job on these ads, guys.
Your vanity
There we go.
will
We got everything
cost
out.
you everything.
Got all the DRs out.
Yep.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
You ready to Warlock Gate? Not yet, though.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
EW is us.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Jesus.
I gotta go.
What happened there?
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot
there?
pay. Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Maybe the ads.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these
I'm dead. I'm dead.
Just kidding. Don't move us.
Is it worth continuing pulls like this?
Nope. Let's stand in the red. You're right.
pain cleanses the soul.
I got absolutely destroyed by that ad set.
So, I mean, one thing we could do is we throw down like 3 ground dampening effects, and all the ads spawn against the wall, and then all the healers and casters are like in the center of the room, not in any of the DR after the ads come out. You could just be standing to the side. Once the cleansing pain happens, you can get in all of that damage reduction.
Yeah, everyone that's able to stand in the AMZs and the barriers, like after the racking pain has gone on, like
That's a good
make sure
point. I
you're
haven't been doing
standing
any
in
of
it,
that.
It's just extra damage reduction. And I think the druids that
We're
are
so surprised that
soaking with
Velcro
me
slipped.
on that
Everyone got thrown
third
off.
one, I think, I don't know if we
Oh, man.
connected with the people behind us or not, but I think we were a little close to the wall. We could probably move up.
You
a
pretty
few
much make
steps,
these raids for me. I'm not gonna lie.
'cause there was like a huge gap between us
I'm
and
like,
the tanks.
I'm wondering why I'm enjoying raiding so much. This is why. You get to just make fun of dark.
So there were 25 echoes in the first one, Zach.
That sounds about right.
And
31.
12 in the next one.
The third one is the one that killed us, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be the third one.
So damage taken per second on the first one was like under 2.5k, and the second one was 7.5k per person. So the second one did more than triple the damage of the first one.
Yeah, there's so much like
Let's
going
just go
through
again.
logs.
And the
we have
third
to do.
one did
I know I've already mentioned that,
like
but
5 times more.
Well, you
Oh, yeah,
also got to
some
take
stuff
into
around.
consideration the fact that we have a ton of CDs on the first one and not on the second one.
Yeah.
So that's reducing
Yeah.
a ton of the damage.
Right, but we could. I mean, that might be an indication if we're taking 3 times as much damage on the second one as the first one. We move a cooldown, right?
I just
but we
want a
didn't-
bunch of
none of
logs
it-
to look at so that we have something to go off of.
I don't think anyone died to the second one though. I think we were pretty healthy. I think the third one is what killed people.
Yeah.
I'm happy to
5,
sit with you guys
4,
after if you want.
3,
I need to redo the
2,
math on this.
1.
On this stat.
Will be your downfall.
The quantity of people on the first soak I think is fine.
Confess your sins,
but
lest they consume. Your vanity will cost you everything.
Man, I didn't wings? Oh man.
Your sins, lest they consume.
Totally throwing. Why did that just happen?
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
DW, this is up.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Ron, you can't move up like that. You're out of range of us in the back.
Your vanity will cost you
Oh,
everything.
No, I was talking to me. I shifted forms to heal and I walked forward.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you walked forward to get to the D, AMZ. I know we were out of range.
I did that as well.
it's like that right there, those lines were very good lines.
Grimoria, exterminate this vermin.
It's on cooldown? What the hell? There we go. Don't know what that was about. It's weird.
Confess your sins, lest they consume. Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Anybody not have the right number of stats right now?
That one I don't.
0.
Wait,
Exterminate.
what am I
Yeah.
supposed to have? I think 1, right? I'm at
You have 1.
I wouldn't have, but
I asked people were dead.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just,
Okay.
Why do I have 3?
Cannot be challenged.
People died.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't close enough to
Uh,
Radic. He has an X on him. There's no reason,
Go ahead.
no excuse for me to not be.
One thing I noticed,
I could have freed myself.
that
Though.
would probably help us a bit.
I have
Every
many lucky
when we're
those
dropping like
you
the
like.
AMZs and the barriers and all that stuff, as soon as that frontal goes off, everyone can move into that and negate. There's a lot of people just standing outside of it, like DPSing and stuff. If everyone moves into that, that'll I think save us a lot of.
But our healing parses.
Also, Vel, do we need the AMZ drop further back, or can we just move up and I just moved away from you guys?
Okay, this is telling me that
Like if
I'm
the
missing
3 of us
one
move into the
3 at
AMZ,
eye level. What am I
The group
missing?
in front of us has to move forward then too.
Oh,
I
right.
think yeah.
I'm
that
not
was-
using.
I need to put it on the wall. Okay.
I've got a
Realistically,
226
we're
ring
dropping
again,
a lot
it's not
less
as good
ads
as
on that
this.
one, so I don't even know if I mean, really, it's not. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I
I'm
could
mage,
probably.
so I'm really tanky, so I like never die. But I know
Yeah, I can
people have
just-
to think about that.
I'm always
I
like.
did a lot
Cat
more
Vel,
Word of
so I
Glories
just
there.
shift
I
into bear
cast
form and
7
Frenzied
and
Regen 'cause
20
I'm
left
a
down, so
guardian.
maybe not that.
So I can
yeah,
just stay in
anymore.
bear form on you guys and then shift when
Word
the ads
1.2.
come out. It's fine.
Yeah, mainly talking about like the first and the third one seem to be the worst.
Yeah, I'm talking about the third one's definitely rough.
Yeah, Vel and I will like never die.
Seems like we got the
Overhead.
first one pretty down pat now, so I think once we get that third one, I think we'll be alright.
This.
Swap out my cursor
Boom.
macro and use a reticle that way.
Thank you.
I can see the placement better.
Here we go.
There. Okay, let's give this another ball. Oh, I need to request.
Oh, that doesn't look right for my
5,
AMZ at 34
4,
seconds. That's wrong.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that is wrong. Updated based on
It's
what
okay. I know what it is. Change something.
Cleanses the soul.
and damage.
And they melted.
Yep. Good tank movement, moving them into the middle of the ads.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay. Pain cleanses
Oh,
the
he went
soul.
after Skull.
So because we have 3 mages, hopefully, it will make a lot of sense to have a mage save them for that.
I'm not there for Link. DW, do yours.
Just wipe. If 2 people die on the first movement, we need to.
Cannot be challenged.
Because we have to get everyone's stacks to the right point.
Close.
Want me to save for the first one and the second one just to see?
No, I can do the second one.
They're dying like.
I can't even
So
pass
I
the first one,
I
though.
still have to most Okay, then you do.
So how many pulls did it take
I
us to realize that we should all be
No, I'm
standing
just
in the
casting
damage
shifting
reduction?
the whole time. Yeah, I'll save it. It'll
Did
be
you
up
try
for-
turning off the nameplates? Could you?
Yeah, everything's down. I don't know what it is. It's not even that. It's like the boss abilities will lag sometimes too. Like he'll like take the Night Hunter and he'll just be chilling out there for like 30 seconds.
I get a weird lag, and it doesn't happen every time. It only happens every now and then. But like, I can see everything moving, but it just doesn't let me cast spells.
Yep, that's happened to me. And I'll like hit crits, and then it'll take like 4 or 5 seconds for them to register, so I can't like chain anything.
It only happens to me like once every like 5 pulls or so. But
Yeah, it's about every other pull from you, but it's pretty terrible.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll just
I mean,
save
I know
the
that
best one for the second one to add.
streaming obviously hurts my
Blizzard
computer.
added
computer
a new
little bit, right?
mechanic where everyone needs to have a $3,000 computer if you
That's
want to.
essential. Essential, chat.
Or
I have a
better
crappy
internet.
old computer and it doesn't lag, so I'm not sure.
That's probably internet related.
Yeah, I don't know. I have good internet. I have 150 FPS and like a super expensive computer, and I still lag. So weird. Maybe it's based more off of like where you live versus where the servers are or something. I don't know.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let your penance begin. Oh, just die. Pain cleanses the soul.
I just stacked the thing. Bone and someone else who was stacked.
Can you not even help?
Good effort, Greg.
I mean, yeah, heal the boss.
Good effort, Zach.
I know we were close.
Can't, yeah, no, you guys were like on top of each other.
Are we wiping this or what?
Keep going, keep going.
Continue it for now.
Continue. Keep working on stacks, killing the ads.
Lemonia, rid my castle of these pests.
Move, use the Warlock Gate.
Yeah, QG didn't combust on the first one, they still died the exact same time, so.
That's better, Anthony, thank you.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Pulse. 2 pulses.
crisscross, not 3 straight lines.
Your vanity will cost you everything.
The previous one I was stacking on tops. It's just one of those things.
Confess your sins, lest they cannot be challenged.
It got destroyed. I already lay on hands myself.
Now you die.
Grimoria, rid my castle of these pests.
As we're doing these polls, we are getting better and better on the DPS check. So once we figure out this math problem, which I thought I had right, and I'm sorry that I did not, hopefully I will have it right for the next raid, but I think that there is still more to practice by keep pulling what we know, to try and see how many ads we can handle in a bunch at a time. So we'll still keep going for 15-20 minutes doing this, but I would expect some of the positionings and some of the stackings to change a little for next raid. But let's just keep doing this. Let's see how this goes.
I wouldn't say we saw P2 Shack, but you know.
I saw it.
Oh yeah, I guess yes, we saw it. Everyone had eyes looking at it. I don't know about
Yeah, this Skull almost got to P3.
Best part about this fight is it's not SLG.
I honestly, I'd rather fighting SLG at this point. I'm just kidding.
Me too. Once you get into phase 2 and 3, dude, it's so fun.
I mean, the SLG that we fought was not that bad. It was,
4,
That goes me.
3, 2,
Just kidding.
1.
It's not bugged or question, so I mean.
Yeah, we did a pre-nerf and I wanted to fucking neck.
Confess your sins, lest they cost
Stand where it's safe. Don't know my safe circle. How?
Crisscross, crisscross.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot pay.
Someone blinked out and baited me.
Confess your sins, lest
Oh,
they
God,
cost
that,
cannot be challenged.
Spice and meatball.
that was something. That's for sure. Fuck. So, get him up if we can. He's the only one dead.
I mean, Tonto and I both have 6 stacks, so we didn't even get hit.
Yeah, boss.
You have, yeah, well.
And I got 5 because I got hit by accident.
Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh, baby.
Can't even fucking see, dude. Here, this is a cross.
Perfect. Oh, nobody important died.
Your hubris amassed a debt you
kinda
cannot
rude.
pay.
I know, it's incredibly toxic. But we're not having a positivity night.
The soul.
Just remember, we're not on SLG anymore. We don't need positivity nights.
Well, we don't need
I think I should have lay on hand myself there.
Yes.
We did some players making a nice.
But we were healer down for a little while.
Yep.
Grimoria,
You don't want me to turn into the guy that just yells at everybody for being stupid?
I can do
kind
that.
of.
You kind of do want me
Yeah.
to turn into that guy? Okay. Oh, you're so bad at that video
Alright,
game.
mind.
So
Go play a real
yeah,
class.
Damn.
This is a crazy healing check because I feel like I'm doing like an absurd amount of healing and everyone still just gets one shot.
Yeah, why don't all the other healers do 12k HPS?
I feel like that was kind of a bait for a brag right there.
No, like, I don't know. It's just crazy.
It's like humble brag.
Yeah.
Dude, if I had Ashen Hollow, I'd press it. I promise you.
I've just never seen like a PI'd full spirit shell get eaten up so
Do we
fast.
make the hunter switch to Beastmaster?
I think on our kill, we coming out of phase 1, Shaman was #1 for us, and Disc was like a percent behind it.
Wait, I catch up,
Cold
but
out?
we don't make it to the catch-up phase.
Yeah, I'm
Making
gonna
it to-
I'm gonna look really high in the beginning here.
Assway, don't wings on pull. Wings and Ashen Hollow after we do the Warlock Gate.
Yes, that's what I tried to
So
do
the
from the
third one.
beginning, and
The
I'm like,
third
why are we
frontal.
wingsing at the same time?
Cool.
Yep, let's do that.
I'll yell
Yes.
wings for you. And flap. So we can both wings.
Lots of people
Wow.
indeed.
Wow.
Flap.
Yeah, it's wings. Doesn't really
Oh.
do much damage for me, but
I'm seeing a couple people not get pulled up by blood price. Is there a cheese for that?
If you don't
When
have
you're
zero
stacking,
stacks,
go
You
away.
have 0
Oh,
stacks.
One person.
0 stacks.
Thank
0
you.
stacks. No blood bread.
Did you know if you had 0 stacks, you don't get pulled up by blood price?
You know, if 5 people yell at me, I
Did you-
panic.
Did you guys know you can mount in the Zoth's lair?
5, 4, 3,
No way.
2,
Can we go
1.
test that out, guys?
I missed 70% haste.
For your arrogance,
Only 70.
Okay.
pain cleanses the soul.
I missed 170% mastery.
Only 110.
Tech W.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh,
Will cost
I
you
missed it, I missed it.
Dark out laying hands.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
I feel like I was missing a road.
Yeah, Dark didn't get hit, I don't think.
Yeah, I missed that.
Cannot be challenged.
Get Disco up.
Grimonia, rid my castle of these pests.
Alright, this is your wings
Yeah,
and
we
ash,
did
my
both.
guy.
Wings and Nash, let me see it. Raise people's health bar. Everybody make sure that you're within this.
Confess your sins, lest they come you.
Oh,
Cannot be
that was
challenged.
cringe. You guys
Your
not-
humans amassed a debt you
Oh,
cannot pay.
too many stacks.
Confess your sins, lest they come
Okay.
Cannot be challenged.
Jesus, skull.
I love it.
Grimonia,
Move us.
exterminate this vermin.
Keep going. We already got the damage out of Assway. Right before blood, not this, but right before blood price, use whatever self-healing you have left. Call out what we're gonna get. We're gonna get it here in 7 seconds. Shit. Use self-healing now. If you have anything left.
Your hubris amassed a
Oh,
debt
fuck.
you
Okay,
cannot
what's wrong
pay.
with this one?
Confess your sins, lest they come
I feel like that's a bad spot to stack.
Goodbye, world.
No.
No, oh, he's got me. Okay, jump. Go ahead and die.
I don't know about this stacked against the wall strat.
Damage is totally fine. I don't think we're having a damage problem anymore.
No, we're having a disc priest, a squishy problem.
Stop pain suppressor.
Well, that was my first time dying in quite a good amount of pools.
Bad luck.
Taint, are you when you place Spirit Link Totem, are you placing it to try and cover the group stacking behind and the tanks? Or are you just trying to get everybody, including like the people by the wall?
No, I'm trying to get the tanks and people behind.
I think there's more value out of hitting the people by the wall.
Okay.
Place it before the Cleansing Pain because it does have a 10% damage reduction. And then, right after the Cleansing Pain, especially the melee or anybody that's available, can move into the Spirit Link and it'll raise the health of everybody that just got hit. And I think that that'll be very beneficial.
Okay.
Yeah, Disco got hit by 2 lines.
Yeah, the second one, the first one was, I think I was just on the edge of one of the lines. I didn't think I was close enough to it, but I guess it has a bigger radius.
Yeah,
But
and then for your second death, I think you were just too low.
Yeah, I went from 63% to dead from the
No, someone's
strike.
standing on moon when they're not supposed to, so we're going down to -1 stack
5,
and instant dying.
4, 3,
That's what it's
2,
putting people on moon.
1.
That's why
I don't know
you
if
40,000 damage.
Moon can do it. Yeah, 46,000 damage is
Just survive it as a hunter. Just survive it as a hunter. Soak these lines. Nice, good soaks, good soaks. Blood price.
I built my cooldowns here, so I shouldn't take much.
I think this is really good quantities. I wrote friends. That's soak the lines. Okay, get ready to move in 5 seconds.
Exterminate this vermin.
No? Okay. Get to your marker ahead of time. Get to your marker. Make sure we're placing the spirit. Get ghost up if we can.
My game is unseen.
Don't take the cell
Confess
after.
your sins, lest they consume.
Get the spirit link.
Better?
Much better. Much better. That was perfect.
Crisscross, crisscross. Not just straight lines to the wall.
Your vanity will cost you everything. Pain cleanses the soul.
Oh, that's a lot of people stacked.
That felt like one too many.
Yeah, like 4 people ran on top of each.
Keep going. You ready to move us? Move us. Nice. Nice.
Shoot, we can also afford a stampeding roar there as well, and then either
Closer to the wall, Skull, please.
EW something.
I mean, it's just me and demonic, right?
It's more where the ads spawn.
Yo, whoever you can't do that last second run. You need to go earlier. I know you're spiritual. I know, but cringe.
Where are you? This priest.
Keep going. Go, 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 go.
Should run into the poop.
At the last second, run into the poop. Not yet, not yet, not yet.
Go now.
Go now.
You gotta push a percent.
70 and a
We're
half.
fucked.
Yeah.
I think if everybody's alive, we definitely hit it. So.
Skull, you have to work.
Yeah, I'll be gone in about 5 minutes.
It's enough time for like 8 more pulls.
That's enough.
Toxic. Do you have time for one more skull?
Yeah, our pulls are super short.
Okay, let's do this.
To the one
This is the kill though.
Here's the kill, guys. Here's the kill.
Dude, you guys are so positive. I wish I had your level of positivity. Damn, so fucking positive.
We wouldn't have to re-clear, right?
Is he quoting a meme? I don't
Since we
understand.
barely get
I don't
19
know. He just
people now.
talks a lot for some reason.
And your positivity about being positive is making me feel pretty positive right now.
Oh.
We could
You're
just
too positive. I'm
Zach
turning
drunk?
negative now. I'm turning negative.
I'm the
I
one
need-
that's been drinking.
I need to
all night.
offset
No.
this. There's way too much positivity. I'm offsetting it with some negativity.
I actually don't
Oh,
want to see Zach
snap.
drunk. I'm kind of worried.
How do we
Alright.
offset
Bet he's a
this with
sloppy drunk.
negativity?
100%.
Here's how we do it. Demonic played the real Havoc Demon Hunter spec, which is Vengeance. Dark and Isla play real DPS classes.
What the fuck?
I'm glad Bambi's mother died.
All right, time taken.
Fuck, dude.
5,
That's my childhood hero.
3, 2, 1.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you. Let him know.
Confess your
Toxic.
sins, lest they
Me too.
I hate when he says going 2 ribs.
Oh. My brother, by the way. that cross good enough?
Your vanity will
Want
cost
this
you
motherfucker.
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Gileads. Still one ad, still one ad. Thank you.
Wall mocking.
Onk, 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 onk for 100%. Get ready, get ready, get ready, go. Why does it smell like weed? Get Lou up, get Lou up.
That's my fault.
Hey, frenzied regen, I'm praying.
Confess your sin.
Make sure you guys are in the spirit link after the pain. Where's my Gileads, Gileads. Circle lines. Nice.
Your hubris amassed a debt you cannot.
Do I have my cooldown?
Confess your sins, lest they consume.
Hey, we got all we needed out of him.
Sure, keep going. Get him up though. Get him up. Circle lines.
Oh, jeez, what was that?
Okay, take now. Nice, nice, nice. Keep going, keep going.
Pain cleanses the soul.
The health and stone ghost if you have one. Stoke lines.
You're in my line.
Yeah, it wasn't a good idea.
Big arm more to the wall, yeah.
Everything. Confess your sins, lest they consume. Cannot be challenged. Ramonia, rid my castle of these pests.
One second.
It is time you remembered your place, mortals. Crawl to me
Second
on
time,
your
P2.
knees,
Fucking Splinter Heart of Alara.
and I will
You
grant
asshole.
you a merciful end.
Hey, mine didn't pop.
You guys got this.
You PvPing
all
skull?
6 of you. Go guys.
Ghost, portal.
Alright, range goes sincere.
Okay,
Sincere. Sorry.
Oh wait, I'm gonna take this as a learning moment. So the one on the left, Lady Sincere, the ranged, besides the hunters, would attack it. Watch the bolts. If you are melee, you are attacking the one on the right. You would normally have a warlock gate. If you are on the one on the right, you still have to make sure that you're dodging these bolts coming out. They are very slow, so they're easy to dodge, but if you guys get hit, you will probably just die. And if you don't die, you will get silenced and then die. You... So... druids... That right there, that is single target.
We were so close, chat. We were so close.
Burn that shit. Oh yeah, there's the ads. You can see it casting. It's pretty quick.
In a normal world, we'd have
CA
up for that.
Yes.
I was just using mine upstairs to
Oh my god.
try to get a little more damage.
Yep.
So
That
it's
was like
Bone's
so
fault we
perfectly
didn't kill
timed.
it.
100%. Nobody else's fault.
I mean, I was pumping it.
Just
Bone hates
Okay.
the team.
We're gonna call it there for the
The
night.
team.
Thank you everybody. Thank you Steve for joining us tonight and giving us some guidance. Yeah, I am going to go to the. And there you go.
We raiding
think-
tomorrow night since we missed a night. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm a raidaholic. I would be here if everybody was here.
Dude, I'd fucking raid 5 nights a week.
Same. But I don't think we can have everybody.
I'll be raiding it again Sunday.
have
On my
other
priest.
This guy definitely won't be here.
Yeah, I gotta play Weekend Warrior out of town, so.
Tonight.
What was that?
We didn't even have everybody tonight.
I know.
What if it was people tomorrow?
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you everyone for hanging out. We made a lot of progress tonight. Obviously, it's our first night seeing this as a guild, so we will hopefully be back in Wednesday. I'm probably gonna stream the Sunday night one. Yeah, so I streamed that. I streamed the priest last night on Twitch. So Twitch is just Shackman 2006. I kind of go back and forth, like the kind of more organized stuff I do on YouTube, but I just kind of threw it together last minute. I might actually do the priest one on YouTube next on Sunday, but I'll let you know. I always post it on my Discord. But yeah, guys, appreciate it. Have an awesome night, and let me know if you have any questions.